Hey guys.
Ta-da! And
Hello.
Welcome.
We are here.
We are here and happy to be here as well, and happy to have everybody here with us. Those who are.
Definitely.
And salud
Shout out.
to everybody out
Cheers.
there. If you're drinking with us, salud. If you're not, we're drinking for you tonight. And we'll go around the room and see what everybody's drinking. But in honor of Jousset and Gourmand, I am drinking some chocolate rum, just to keep it gourmandy, you know. Some sweet stuff. What are you drinking on there, Miss Nika?
Chocolate wine.
Oh, trying to be like somebody. Cool. What you got, Joe?
So in honor of Jousset 2, a pretty awesome fragrance, I'm drinking Apple Jack, a little bit of boozy caramel apple.
A little bit of that La Tarte Tatin.
Exactly.
Very nice. Very nice. That's a great one. Awesome. And look, man, we like to keep this kind of interactive. So what y'all drinking on out there as well? By the way, we have two other members that might be running a few minutes late, but we'll get it popping off anyway in the meanwhile. But
Absolutely.
Joe Matrix, Josh, what's going on? NC brother in the house. I keep saying we gotta link up, and then I don't. I feel like a dirtbag, but it's kind of in my DNA. Supplying demand. What's up, Jared Miller? What's going on, everybody?
Great to see everybody here.
We are going to talk about Jousset as a whole, really, but specifically the fire gourmands that some people became acquainted with during Glamcation, and some of them that we've already known. You know, some of the OG ones. So we'll get into those. I have 3, 6, 7 here in front of me, I believe, and one of the OG ones back there. So we'll get into it. But yeah, man. While they get out there. So which ones do you have currently, Joe?
I have Cowabunga. I have Accident a la Vanille. And I still have that sample from Glamcation, the delicious black powder that I'm so sad was sold out. I'm so sad.
You were not the only one. You're not the only one. There was a lot of sad folks. It is what it is. And what do you have there, Miss Nika?
I have. Hi, look who joined.
Look who showed up, y'all. Fashionably late.
Hey, Cheryl. Thank you guys for joining.
Don't do that.
Because Fashion Week is. I get it. Fashion Week, Fashion Week late. I see what you're doing there. What you got there?
Blackberry velvet wine.
Oh, blackberry.
Blackberry velvet in a bottle.
For the Accident a la Vanille creme de la berry.
No, this is Nika. This is the one that once I figure out how to ship it, I'm gonna ship you a case from this winery.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah. You see this though, like.
Yeah, she ain't playing.
We have a sip and a wine and a sip and smell. So
what's going on, everybody? Cheryl
and
Melissa Villanueva, what's going on?
Where's this other one? The
Great
original.
to see everybody here.
So right before Dion just decided to come in whenever she felt like it. Nika, you were about to tell us which Jousset you have currently.
I have Creme de la Berry, African Queen, Gourmand Bacour, Madeleine de Proust, the OG, and I have a sample of, hold on, La Tarte. How is it? La Tarte?
La Tarte Tatin. Got a sample of that, huh?
Yes. Oh my God. That thing is so good. And a sample of delicious black powder since somebody sold out all of the full bottle. Joe, I'm with you on that.
You can't say like it was like I did a thing. People did the buying. I just
look at
Dion, what you got there? And let's not start with the contentious one, please.
What I got? Okay, flat powder.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Miss Apple, she's here
Thank you,
with
Jack.
me.
La tarde Tati.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep, I have Accident à la Benelli and Madeline.
Uh-huh.
Then I have Ramadan Night.
Damn.
And
Hey,
I
come on.
have
I'm
Gourmand
a
Bacour.
wait. Go ahead. Go remember who.
I have Gourmand Bacour.
All right.
And I have
Gangster.
African Queen.
Did you have everything?
No.
Damn.
She's not that
There-
far off, but
I mean, there's legit 4 more from Jousset I probably would get before the end of the year. You know, and I do have the 500 gourmands coming from Macari. That should get delivered
oh,
tomorrow.
you know what? I stayed sleeping on the fact that I have it right here because it doesn't come. And if so, for those who don't know, 500
Hi, Claudia.
gourmands was a limited
Hi,
run that they did. The name is indicative of how many they made. There were 500 of these made, and they sold
Wow.
it in a 4-pack
Thank you,
that came with this Gourmand Bacour, Accident à la Vanille, and Delicious Black Powder, all in the 10 mls. Once the 500 were gone, they were gone. So if you find it on Macari, very nice. And if you've ever checked out my channel and went to the playlist and went to Jousset, I have about 13 or 14 reviews there. So I got a couple of those as well. Pretty much everything you just heard,
does.
and maybe another 7 or so.
Hey, Mr. Czar.
So, what up, Claudia? What up?
Mrs.
Man, we got a couple of people. Dorian, Nick.
Yeah.
Mrs. R is back. Hey, listen, if you buy anything, I don't want to get blamed for nothing. I'm going to say that right off the bat. I don't try to convince nobody to buy nothing. I just talk. And if you buy, that's between you and your pockets.
Right.
With that said, man, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I feel kind of biased if I go first, because I don't want to take any of the hard hitters and then people looking at me crazy, because I feel a lot of heat when certain things get brought up. So I will just go clockwise and we'll start to the person to my right. So what I'm seeing is okay, yeah, Nika's here, then Joe, then Dion, and then I'll just I'm clean up. So
Exactly.
So Nika, what do you want to open up with these you know, we told the people favorite gourmands. So what is, let's just I'm not even trying to start bottom up. Like, let's go favorite until we run out of that. What is the favorite one you have right now?
So right now I have 2 neck and neck tie right now. I smell this sample and I want the bottle, right? But I'm gonna start with creme de la berry.
Okay.
Oh, this is so good. The first time smelling it, it'll always take me back to California. The first time smelling it, because it was just so darn delicious and sexy and sweet and gourmand. And
Yeah.
by the way, I'm wearing this too. So that's my scent of the day. This mixed with the apple one.
Oh, you mixed them.
Okay.
I mixed them.
Okay.
Appleberry.
How is that, by the way?
Sexy.
What the
a whole snack, delicious.
Whole snack.
Smelling like a nice spice apple along with some nice sweet berry.
A little berry crumble. Mixed in it.
There we go. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, because Dion know how to break down that pie.
Yeah,
she'll talk you through it.
This is so good.
She don't just talk.
Creme de la berry.
So
I'm probably gonna make one tomorrow because that actually sounds kind of fire. So yeah.
Creme de la berry is a must.
Let's talk offline. Let's talk offline.
We can do that.
This is a must have. I don't care what nobody say. Get it. I know. I don't tell people blind buy, but if you want to smell like a whole snack, delicious, and somebody just nibbling on you, just get this.
I've never smelled berry things quite like that. It smells to me like sophisticated Captain Crunch berries. Like
I think Marcy did say that.
Like, it doesn't smell like red dye number 40, but it has that essence of the berry. It's not trying to be farm fresh berry. You know, like a
yeah.
No. It's not a little faint strawberry. It is a berry, but to me, it smells like really sophisticated Captain Crunch berries.
Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Creamy, creamy berry, milky
very
berry.
creamy,
like some cheesecake.
Yeah, very creamy.
Like you got the berry.
Yes, like
over the cheese.
I heard
exactly.
that description as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
I will say again, we don't ask people to go buy or blind buy or whatever.
And
but
we don't make no money
telling
people to buy nothing. I wish, but we don't.
Fact.
I'm gonna tell you,
you can
trust me.
You can get a sample from Lucky Scent. Lucky Scent has them. I don't know how many they have readily available and how many samples they're still putting out there, but Lucky Scent is the exclusive holder of the creme de la berry version of Accident à la Venise. So although I often say I like to get most of my Jousset from Sealed Essence, that is one that you cannot get from there. So Lucky Scent is the place to go to try out that Captain Crunch cheesecake berry cream vanilla milky concoction that Jimmy Bowden created for them. So that's you know.
I'm on the website now. It retails for $165 for the full bottle, and the 0.7 ml sample is $5. And
that's weird.
$5.
On Lucky Scent.
Oh, make sure, guys, you Google and find a 10%. Never pay full price. Google, find a 10%
very
off.
good.
Yes.
Also, yes, very important. Yeah. So samples not that expensive. Full bottle. Still under the price for a lot of luxury and niche house fragrances. So that's a banger. I definitely stand by that one. Joe, what you got, bro?
So my personal favorite was the one, thankfully, I did actually walk away with outside of Creme de la Berry because it wasn't sold. It was a Lucky Scent exclusive. And Madeleine Leproche, which I wanted, but that sold out too. So the one though that really, at the end of the day, cowabunga for me. Coffee, tobacco, coffee and tobacco. I got the last bottle, so I can't talk too much.
You did get
the last one.
We made sure at that point I was pointing out like this person has the last bottle. Don't come at me. Go check them out in the parking lot. But he made it home with it, so everybody's safe.
Exactly. Well, also too, I gave it to somebody to make sure that it was safe. Like even if they tried to, catch me slipping, having a little bit too much fun at the beach or whatever, and then dip into my room, surprise, it wasn't even there. But
I do recall you have.
Hey, Patty.
I do recall you having a little too much fun, so it's very possible.
A little bit, yeah, exactly. But This is good though. So I know some people the way I'm about to paint the picture might be like, but if you're like having a Camel Crush cigarette because of the tobacco, and like it has like this minty type tone to it, and you're in front of your favorite coffee shop, like you just got the coffee is in hand, and you're about to like maybe walk, to work or come from work, definitely. And then you're about to light it. And I say Camel Crush because that one had the extra mint when you would crush the little ball on the cigarette. So it gives it that little just hint of it. And but the vanillas in here, the actual coffee tone is just so smooth that it just works together. And the tobacco, it isn't smoky, but just to paint the picture, that's what I kind of did. Like to put you in the shoes of something, but it's a very smooth Gourmand tobacco done well. And this is going to get a lot of run this upcoming fall for sure.
That one does go hard. It's one of the ones I did a live with Dave from Cali's Groom Room. Shout out to Dave. And that's one of the ones that off the bat he was like, yo, I gotta get this. That one does have that fruity shisha infusion into that coffee with that Moroccan mint tea. So kind of all those little points that Joe just hit is like it hits you, but it's blended well. You get them in layers on top of each other, and smooth, very smooth. And
Jacob has a question for you, Rico.
What Jacob question? It sounds amazing. Where are they going? Back in stock. They should be in stock right now at Sealed Essence, in fact. So
Okay.
if you go to
He was just
Sealed
out.
Essence,
He was out of it that day in LA when we were at Glamcation.
I was actually a representative of the company at an event we were at in Glamcation. So that's what they're referring to. But if you go to Sealed Essence, that should be there right now.
I didn't smell that one. I was just crazy on the black bottle.
It's a
you were. But yeah, this is good. Very good.
Dion, what do you have to tell the folks about some Gourmand?
I'm going to highlight the Accident à la Vanille Madeleine de Proust.
Yes.
So the first time I smelled this, Rico let me play around with his Jousset collection, and I was like, wait a minute, what is that? Because at first it smells just like butter. Like if you just take this and hold it to your nose, it smells really, really buttery, like a shortbread cookie at first, right? So It's like, what is that? But once you put it out in the air or put it on your skin, you start to get these other fruits. So this has peach and apricot. It has, of course, vanilla, but you do get that buttery shortbread mandelion kind of cookie essence in this, and you get coconut. And so what this reminds me of, you ever have like a cake, people making the slices of the cake, and you get to the end of the cake and the cake maybe sits a day or two and the crumbs start to get kind of sticky with the frosting. That's what this reminds me of, like a coconut cake. The coconut is prominent to me. The peach and apricot soften it up just a little bit, so it's not a coconut fragrance. You still get those fruity essences in the back, but this buttery shortbread base that it sits on is extremely unique to me. I absolutely love this fragrance, and the performance is very nice on this as well. Because of the different fruits, it layers of the hemp's.
You're back.
We're back.
Okay. I've put this on top of the hemp's banana lotion before, and it was nice. I've put this on top of like a Bath and Body Works peach lotion before. I've mixed this with like a coconut scented oil. This is a very beautiful fragrance. If you like sweet fragrances and you want something that is still like very much vanilla, but you're tired of everything smelling like burnt brown sugar vanilla, this is a good one to possibly try, because the fruits and that coconut, that toasty shortbread accord really set this off.
That's a really good one.
It is good.
I haven't met anybody yet who did not love the way that came off. I love the way the Accident à la Vanille DNA still comes through, but the light fruitiness of the apricot and that peachiness of it is that's just another fire one. Again, there's not a Jousset that I own that I just own just to have it. Like if I have it, I rock and I like. So that's another great one. What I'm gonna do is I want to go for a more polarizing fragrance, because it's the one that you either absolutely love or you absolutely do not love. This is one of the flankers from a really great one, the Gourmand Bacour, the original. I think if you love Gourmand, period, it's for you. This one right here, though, Den Al Oud, is a very, very rich, heavy oud. So again, you have to enjoy oud. If you don't, you're forcing yourself to, the Gourmand Bacour has a couple of different iterations. Everybody's used to the Gourmand ones being black bottles, but these right here are Gourmands as well. These are exclusives to Sealed Essence. So Sealed Essence really gets down with Jousset. I think they're the only store that has two different exclusives. This is Creme de la Creme Gourmand Bacour, and this is Sheesh. And the Sheesh is listen, that white chocolate drizzle. Sheesh. Sheesh. This is crazy. For real, for real. The point is, I'm not gonna get busy on those right now. They're all different levels of Gourmand Bacour. This one right here is the one that's most challenging because if you don't love oud, then yeah, you're gonna strongly dislike this because you're waiting for all the graham crackery, peanut buttery, chocolatiness from the original, and then it punches you right in the face with a very sweet, dense, heavy oud, almost caramelized, and then you get back into the original Gourmand Bacour DNA. Personally, if you love a gourmand fragrance, a rich gourmand fragrance, but you also like oud fragrances, this is like a perfect marriage of both. This is not for someone who is looking for an easy way out of oud just because it says oud, but you don't smell it. You're going to get the oud here. So warning, again, that definitely do not blind buy this. This is not for the faint of heart. But again, if you love gourmands, and you love oud and you look for those more challenging type of ouds that this is toned down a little bit by the sweetness of it, so you will definitely appreciate this one. Gourmand Bacour Den Al Oud. This is, again, the perfect marriage of gourmand and oud. That's all I can say. I don't even have to say too much more about that. Definitely worth checking out. Just fire oud. Fire oud. I feel like this is as much as oud as it is a gourmand, by the way. So you decide, you know, how you look at that. Absolutely. Man,
it's not for the faint of heart.
Like it's not for the faint of heart. A couple of people were like, "Yo, that's fire," and a couple of people was like, "Yo, put that."
I like it.
So, how did you feel about it, Anika?
To me, it gave me like the condensed milk. You know, like when you're warm, you're heating up the condensed milk, like, and it's just start to burn a little. Yeah, literally, that's what I get every time I smoke. Yeah, so it's sweet. It gives you that nice essence taste, smell. It's like, gosh, I like it. This is gonna come in last in the collection. Go with that price, but I gotta get it because it's really, really good.
It's very rich.
Yes,
it's not a fragrance everybody's gonna be able to pull off. It's like what Jill Scott say, if you can do it, you can do it. If you can't, you can't.
You can't. It's either love it or hate it. Yes.
It's definitely
it's like I like it, but then there is
no,
damn, I love it.
If you gotta ask permission, it ain't for you.
Come on, grown folks. Come on, grown folks.
You gotta talk to them. No. But if you like oud, very oud and like traditional oud type fragrances, it is very nice, but it is a grown person fragrance, extremely sexy on the dry down. For me, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes in, it's like, okay.
Yes.
okay. Yep. We doing something really now. Good. But it's that kind of fragrance.
But it's good. First, it was like, ooh. But then as it calmed down a little, like, ooh. You know,
it becomes a different ooh. Yeah. For sure.
It's exotic. Like it's an exotic type. Like if somebody gave that, like, oh, you got this in Dubai? Oh, okay. Like, oh yeah, they don't sell this here. That's
easily. Easily for sure. Okay, well, that's Den Al Oud. Clearly, there are opinions on it. Again, for everything, just test it. It's so much easier. Definitely. Just get a sample. They're usually about $5 to $6, depending where you go. Try it out for yourself. With that said,
I'm on the Silk Essence website. I was looking at sheesh, the notes. So just for the audience to know, top notes are popcorn, hazelnut, chocolate, and honey. Then you get into brownie, caramel, white chocolate with the base of vanilla.
Damn.
Rick, what we say? I'm finna be broke, ain't it?
I'm finna be broke, ain't it?
I'm finna be broke, ain't it? I know.
Is it? Somebody need to sell it, man. I need
Sealed Essence.
Sealed
Essence.
Oh, you want?
It's a Sealed Essence exclusive.
It's sold out?
Sold out, right?
No, she's just not, but the other one is.
The creme de la creme Gourmand Bacour is sold out. The one with the gold label on it. But this one is still out for play. I'm gonna be in New York soon, so I'm gonna bring this up with me. Anybody gonna be in the city, holla at me.
Oh, I need a
Hey.
sample.
Joe.
Or if you're selling
Hey,
your bottle, just in
I got
case.
you.
Oh, I'm not selling my bottle. That's
If
not
you're
even,
gonna sell your
that's
bottle,
not even up for, it's not even up for discussion. You see, I offer
Hey, Pam.
samples and it becomes that you want to sell it. No, I don't. Thank you. I sprayed in my mouth. Yo, listen, this smells so good. Yeah. Yikes. All right. Sheesh. Did I have that? Claudia, you smelled this already. I'm pretty sure I brought all my Jousset. Maybe I left these. I may have left those. I tend to forget these because they're not the black bottles. I go for all the black bottles, and then I forget
What
the two
is the price?
exclusives. Good for me.
I think somebody's
Say
asking
again?
how much.
Which one?
That one that Rico just showed.
The sheesh.
The sheet.
the
It's
sheesh.
$125 for 50 ml.
That's like,
125. Bro,
Man, stop it.
that's less than your favorite F-boy club fragrance that everybody has.
Wow.
Yeah,
Come on, Joe.
That one right there. That one right there.
Damn. Okay.
that's really good.
I need that.
Hold on.
I need a whole collection right now. I need like everything in it. Because
Well, don't go to Silk
What?
Essence because Silk Essence has other Jousset things that I've never seen any other place. So just stay off the website. Yeah, just stay off the web.
okay, then I'm not gonna even go to the website.
Well, don't say that either. It's crazy.
I mean, because she said I'm gonna see everything that I might need.
I mean, I see something named Pink Saffron. Yeah, like I need to know what that's about. Exactly. We'll get it.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there will be.
Look, you remember this one, right?
What is
Okay.
that?
If I wasn't really friends with Rico,
This is on Sealed Essence.
I would have had to put that in my purse and run out of the taco spot the last time we hung out. Yeah.
So many
This
fragrances.
one-
So needless to say, there will be a part 2,
Hot
everybody,
treat?
in the future.
Exactly, Sonny. If I go, I'm a one-all.
Yeah, there'll be a part 2 in the future because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will
yeah.
probably all
I'm
in
gonna
the
get
next
into all
2
the
weeks
weird bottles next time.
get our hands on something else because yeah. So there'll be a part 2 before Christmas, everybody. So yeah.
Hey, by the
They
way,
got
before
stuff.
Christmas, and this is like while we're jumping into the next round, little intermission. I think I said this last time, but Jousset Parfum is actually working right now on a direct-to-consumer app where you cut out the middleman and get straight to them. And with that, it's gonna coincide with the release of the new collection. Not a lot of information out on that collection, but when we did the live with them last time, one of the fragrances that he did talk about, the one that has the banana split accord, which I am most interested to check out, will be releasing that collection. And with the release of the app and that collection, they're gonna have an exclusive fragrance you can only get through the app. And I will be doing a review because I hollered at my man and I was like, yo, you don't put me in front of people with a Jousset shirt on and don't give me first dibs on one of the fragrances. So we've agreed to agree. So as soon as that gets in, I'll be sharing my thoughts on that little thing right there. It's gonna be Gourmand heavy. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's just how Jimmy gets down. So a little more of that going on. But with that said,
Damn.
Girl.
See, they show
okay, I'm gonna need you to focus. I'm gonna need you to just focus on this real quick.
We talk about Jousset. I maybe had sent her a link, you know.
Okay.
Like,
My next favorite is this nice, warm, baked spice. I didn't know apple was sexy, but it is sexy.
let me go get my
Apple one.
DoorDash dropped it off. Hold on.
Go.
It's that good, huh?
Oh my god.
It's,
I'm a spray like my life depends on it.
I will bring this, Joe.
You can just show off this bottle.
Have you smelled it yet?
I haven't.
La Tarde?
Joe, you haven't smelled it?
I'll bring it to you.
I haven't smelled it. It's an exclusive overseas. I've only been back for 2 weeks.
Yes. Right. He was at the game for a minute. This is an exclusive. The one that Nick is talking about, La Tarte Tatin. and it is an exclusive to Perfumix, I believe it is called. It's a fragrance house, a fragrance store in Italy. And they, man, I keep saying they lucked out. They lucked out when they commissioned this fragrance from Jimmy, because he's not gonna let you buy it from any other place. Ooh! And when I say that, when I sprayed this right here, and I sprayed it in front of,
Accurate.
Shout out to Josh.
hey, you know what? Hey, somebody snap that and send it to Cali. He'll be happy. He'll be so proud. And you know what's funny? A lot of people have the thing when you get older, you lose hair. I just start growing more. It just gets grayer, but it's okay. I like to call it gentrification of my hair. But this right here, I sprayed it for Dion, Frida, Claudia, and before the night was over, 3 bottles were being shipped to the United States.
I was ordered.
Like, it was that simple.
Apple Pay.
Damn.
It's a go.
Just like that. Just like that.
This is good.
And, well, while we going into the second round, I'll just
fill up a little bit.
It has like a syrupy thing to it.
To me, it's like good cinnamon. You know, like when you're baking, how you're gonna bake an apple pie, right?
Yeah.
And use all those nice spices to give it a nice flavor.
And
you do that good brown sugar to sweeten it some more.
Yes.
One thing I like about this, to me, the appliness is prominent through the life of the wearer.
Yes, it's so projecting.
Yeah, it doesn't just go down to like spicy.
You get that brown sugar with that apple.
It's more complex than that. Yeah.
It is so damn sexy. Listen, I'm a spray. I don't even think the bottle that might last me that long.
Need 2.
If anyone has seen any of Nika's reels applying perfume, it's not gonna last very long at all.
It'll just be until next month. Next month you'll have to get a whole new bottle.
Listen, when you spray for you.
Hey, I spray a lot too. Don't worry. I'm not talking about the spraying. I'm just saying.
I like you must cover yourself. You go out and you come back, you must still smell yourself.
I want the whole city to smell me. That's how I am.
Dave said
I want the whole city to smell me.
Douchebags if y'all do that. So I'm just talking for him. I'm not talking for him. I'm repeating what he says. So
where can they get the apple?
The apple is from a store called Parfumix. It's Profumix. If you go to the website, it is easy to order. It is coming from Italy, but it was easy to order. I did it on my phone. Parfumix.
You might want to put it in the chat.
Okay.
I did.
So, I will say
heavy spray, right?
There's a lot of back and forth about like the berry one, because the berry one is so good and very unique. But I'm gonna make a little hot take. I think the apple one though has more mass appeal, because the apple one gives you a realistic scented apple fragrance without it being like overly spicy and cheap. So if you were like, I want to try one, I might do the Lucky Scent, I might do the Parfumix. If you just want to try one, try whatever you think you're gonna like. But I do think the apple one though, especially once you sit with it, I think the apple one will probably have like more mass appeal in the long run, because some people don't like the real super fruity. You know, they might like it in concept, but maybe if you put it on, they might not like it. But I think the apple one is very unique and well developed.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yo, shout out to Ross, shout out to Anuj for coming through, showing some love. And
Marcus, everyone who's here coming through now. I appreciate everybody stopping by. These are my friends. Check them out. Definitely. So for those of you who are tuned into my actual page, they're already listed in the descriptions. Go ahead, follow them, and make sure you subscribe, because they are amazing people worth checking out their content. But yeah, definitely that tartan though I need in my life. That is for sure.
You know what? I would agree that if you go through the note breakdown, it might seem underwhelming a little bit, because I remember looking at it and I was just like, I I don't know that I want to do an order from Europe and do just to be underwhelmed when I get this fragrance. That's literally how I felt. And I've seen a lot of the notes Jimmy typically works with. Like, this seemed a little different. But shout out to Felipe from King of Gourmand on IG. I don't know if anybody follows him, but if it's Gourmand, he's reviewed it, he's tried it, he smelled it, and he was the one who was like, yo, Rico, this is the one. And I was like, I think you're saying that because you know I can't try it. Stop playing with me. Don't play with my feelings. Don't play with my feelings, bro. But I got it, and I was like, yo, this is real. This is real. And I have not.
Like
it's
custody.
Very full, very dense,
like
very. Yeah. I haven't tried. I haven't let anyone smell it so far that has said like I don't like that. It's just fire.
If you spray
that
this
was
on
really
like
slick
or something and put it in a closet and forget about it, you'll smell it coming out of your closet.
When you come back
one of those
out,
type of fragrances.
Adi, you're definitely gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's really, really good. I you know how you say blind buy worthy? And I don't tell people blind buy because I do it, but it's blind buy worthy.
Yeah. It's a unique apple fragrance. It's custardy.
Yeah, it's real good.
I feel like Nika cheated a little bit because she uses her samples. Like I had that one like in the cut. I had that one in the cut.
She used a sample. I'll use my sample since I'm
there
next.
We go.
Do your sample, bro. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's just go sample happy.
Let's talk about the samples. Is this? Yes, it is. Delicious black powder. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Everyone either has a bottle, everyone has it, tried it, smelled it.
We legit fought over this for people watching. There were like really for real conflicts at Glen.
There was actual fights. The table almost flipped over even.
Like over
there was aggression on 10. But you know what? It's all love and we figured it out. So
but people were really ready to tussle a little bit.
A little tussle.
It was about to be World Star. A little bit of World Star going on.
Yo, phones was out. Just waiting for it. World Star.
World Star. Chocolate brownie with booze. You have a little bit of chocolate liqueur. Bailey's, but better. This is great. But that's how it opens, and then it starts to settle and mellow out, and then it becomes a little bit more vanilla and just creamy, sexy, seductive. It's literally even has like a powder connotation in my mind. I don't know if y'all get that too, but
I do.
No, it does. It absolutely does.
Yeah,
like almost like exactly what you described, covering a puff cake, but
exactly
that powdery just craziness.
Yeah, because it has immortelle in it. It has immortelle in it, so we're getting some of that.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think that's what keeps it smelling sophisticated. Because a lot of people who do not like gourmands, when we were at Glamcation, like this. I think that because the cocoa also is not like it's not like Hershey's chocolate syrup. It's like cocoa.
No.
So there's a bitterness in it, and I think that with the powder
and that tonka don't play in this fragrance.
Absolutely.
And I love my tonka. I love my tonka.
That tonka showed up to play. Yeah. That tonka showed up to play. The cocoa showed up to play. The immortelle,
and
like everybody showed up to do the job.
Yeah, they're suede in it too. But this is
it's suede in it.
It's suede. Yeah, like it's cocoa, saffron, bergamot, immortelle, vanilla, tonka, suede, cocoa, and vanilla. Exactly. Yeah. This is a great gourmand for people who don't really like gourmand fragrances, because Sarah liked this. So, you know, she don't really do gourmands like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm buying a bottle before the end of the weekend. That's I just made up my mind after trying it. I'm buying a bottle. I
love powdery fragrances.
Me too.
But this is not like
I don't
fragrance I have.
I do not like powdery fragrances.
Yeah, you don't.
But delicious black powder does something weird that is like, I know you're not supposed to like me, but I'm gonna make you like me. Kind of like me. Listen, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If you've noticed, during this live. Everybody has their fragrance. You talk about it. Joe picked the one that, even though it was his pick, everybody jumped. Delicious Black Powder is serious, bro, and and people sleep on it until you finally smell it or meet somebody who's experienced it already and then talks about it. That's kind of how it is. Like it's one of those. I think that reading the suede throws people off a little bit because they're like Gourmand and suede. How did I'm not gonna, but it works, man. They made it work and it works. Yeah.
I think we're gonna hold it and project it more and give it that.
You got a question?
Josh just wanted to know if is your North Carolina brother wants to know if there's a discovery set.
They do not currently have a discovery set per se.
I can make you a discovery set, Josh. I'm in Greensboro. We'll hook up.
Yeah, listen, Josh.
She's done.
Seriously, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop playing games. After this, we're gonna do that. We got Dion in the city. I'm around.
Yeah.
Every now and then, Frida comes through. Like we do link ups. We'll definitely get you involved next time we do a little bring some stuff for sure.
Absolutely.
And whenever Claudia decides to slide through North Carolina again.
Is there a discount code for this website? Let me see if I could get that fragrance. Claudia want to know, but I'm with her.
There. So listen, Sealed Essence is a very small store. They don't have many discount codes. I would literally hit dude up right now and be like, yo, there's a lot of people who would like to buy some Jousset from you currently. Any chance you have anything available? And by the end of the live, if he said anything, I'll say something too.
Because if so, I got two that I'm gonna Apple Pay tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Actually, I might pivot off my Delicious Black Powder if there's something.
Yeah, I think Delicious Black Powder. This is the one. Let's say you get your hands on 2 or 3 of these, right? Delicious Black Powder is the one that people are not gonna think a whole lot of, but you're gonna reach for it more than you reach for anything else.
Yes, that's a good call.
That as you wear your fragrances, you're gonna find yourself reaching for this one more than you reach for the one that you wanted the most.
Also, unlike this one doesn't wear heavy, so you're gonna spray it thinking, "Oh, it's not strong enough. It's not strong," and not that like you're gonna be a bomb, but just like what you said, you're gonna burn through. Especially if you're like me and Nika, you're gonna burn through your bottle like that. Just we good. Let's go.
Come on, when you said like you and Nika, you mean like tall?
Hey,
huh?
You made it! Yay!
You said like you and Nika, you mean like tall?
Well, nothing tall is associated with me, that's for sure. Listen, I own it. I'm a short king. Tall personality, short in stature. It's okay.
Hi, Veronica. Thanks for joining. Thank you for making it, Miss Jess.
Listen, I'm so sorry I'm late, but I was in church and I had one ear listening to the word of God. I said, Lord, I got you over here, but then I had the other ear over here listening to y'all. At one point, y'all said something. I was like, what? And I was like, ooh, catch
You're in charge.
to do so, but hey, y'all, hey.
We were just talking about we are in round 2.
Okay.
So if you wanna
which one are you talking about now?
Delicious Black Powder.
Delicious Black Powder.
I got that one because some of that stuff y'all was talking about, I was like, I ain't got that. But Nika, you already know. And for the other 2 people who y'all gonna get to know me and love me, I hope. But I am lovable. Well, I'm short in stature too, Joe, but I got a big personality. So you would think that I was 6 feet tall, but baby, I'm 5'4".
Hey, that works for me.
Listen, I talk back. So if you talk to me, I talk back. So I do have the black powder, but some of that stuff y'all was saying, I was like, well, Nika, you already know I'm not no gourmand kind of girl. I got my big toe into the gourmand field, and I'm trying to love it like y'all do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't there.
You'll get there.
Some of that stuff y'all was talking about, I was like, I can't smell like food. I'm not gonna spend $100 and no dollars to walk around smelling like no pastry, no biscotti, No, or ice cream. I don't want none of that. But y'all slowly turning me around. Slowly. But black powder.
Go.
I
Let's
got
go.
that.
Gourmand gang.
Right? By the end, don't worry, you'll be like, oh my God, Nika, I did not know I so love Gourmand fragrance and I want to smell like a whole entire snack.
Girl, see, I'm not there when y'all be talking about I want to smell like a snack and I want people to buy me. I'm gonna need you to keep your teeth to yourself, okay? Especially
Hey, Jessica speaking for herself. Feel free to come at me. I'm just saying. That is a very independent belief system. We are not all on that timing. Listen, I'm on a different type of time. I'm on a very different type of time. But I respect it. Don't nobody go biting Jessica, but we can talk.
Unless you my husband. If you my husband, you know what spite to bite, okay? But everybody else, I'm gonna need you to keep yourself. And listen, when I meet y'all next year for Glamcation, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm very friendly, but I'm not your hugger. So don't be put off if when you go to do this to me and I be like, whoa, slow your roll. That I gotta warm up to you. Let me just ease my way into you. And then eventually you'll get a hug from me by the time we leave. But on the first go round, no go, sir. That's a no go.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, I feel you. Everybody's not a hugger. Everybody's not a hugger.
I'm a hugger.
I'm a hugger.
Nick, I already know you a hugger.
I've hugged a person or two in my life, but
I'm a hugger. I'm a huggy. I might not know you, but I'm gonna give you a hug.
Not me.
Somebody might need a hug somewhere.
Oh no, I'm not hugging nobody I don't know though. That's not I'm not doing that.
Not walking on the street, random stranger.
Nah. If you need a hug, go call your mom. But not. I ain't hugging strangers.
Like you don't got no family that can do that.
Right? Where your friends at?
Yeah.
Exactly. Where your friends at?
Yeah.
Nobody you know is willing to hug you, and I gotta hug you now. Nah.
Hug yourself.
Nah.
That was mean.
I ain't got nothing else for you. Hug yourself.
I'm with you.
I'm a mugger.
That's that up north vibe right there. Like yo, don't just come up to me like that. I've been down south too long.
Rico, did you reach out?
Southern people
I did. We waiting to see.
Southern people are very affectionate, very huggy feely. Because my sister's the polar opposite of me. Like you would think we was related because she's a hugger, she's a talk. My sister will talk to any and everybody. I'm the opposite. Like I know I seem like I'm very outgoing on here, but I really am an introvert. Like when you meet me, you can be like, "Where all that personality at, girl?" She gonna eventually get there, but for right now, she gonna sit back and she gonna observe. But yeah.
Early happy birthday, Kay.
Happy birthday.
Somebody's birthday's tomorrow.
Come on, birthday.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kay. Yeah,
birthday.
shout out to Kay. Shout out to Kitschy Kay. Her birthday's tomorrow. She's also on YouTube. So Kay, make sure that you subscribe to all the amazing people here. And definitely happy early birthday.
Okay.
Oh, Jerry
Go
says,
ahead, D.
"Look, oh, that's so sweet."
Go ahead, D.
Jerry Miller. That's very I feel you, Jerry. If you open to a hug, we can talk about it. It's just he just putting the vibe out there. Who want a hug?
See,
Free
somebody
hug.
might need a hug.
Free
That's
hug.
very sweet. I like y'all unhuggers.
It's not that nobody can get hugged. It's like just make sure you earn that hug.
See, Latanya says she's a hugger.
Yeah.
I would hug Latanya. Latanya, my people. I'm just saying I ain't gonna hug a stranger. Like Latanya can get a hug.
See, I like that, Mishazar. You're gonna smell so good that people will hug you regardless.
Since
I'm not like that.
since we're talking about hugs, though, I want to then get into a new fragrance. Because this one, if you like to hug,
Here we go.
or you want people to hug you, there's a
Come
fragrance
on.
from Jousset. There's a fragrance from Jousset that's gonna make people want to hug you.
Okay.
Hug you alone, bite you.
African Queen.
Yes.
Listen.
So in the same
Same.
way, I was saying how delicious black powder is one of those fragrances you might buy. Let's say you buy 2 or 3 things. You're like, the one that you really wanted, as you wear it, might not even be the one you reach for, but you'll reach for this one more than you expect. Out of the white bottles, and I don't have all the white bottles, but out of the white bottles, African Queen to me is that sleeper hit. At Glamcation, a lot of us was like, hold on, wait a minute, what was that? African, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you just sprayed? There wasn't a bottle left of this. This sold quickly. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is Rico in this one, like right at 95, I think, for a full bottle. This is not one of the ones that's very.
It's not a very expensive one. You are correct.
It's not a very expensive fragrance. Oftentimes, you know, when you got a brand that has price points that go from, you know, 95 up to the 200s, it's easy to think, oh, the 95 must not be a good fragrance. I'm gonna go ahead and say I think this is one of the best offerings from the house. Point blank, period. The price point does not mean it's low quality or that is lesser than other things that they make. African Queen is a very beautiful fragrance. I have been reaching for this a lot. When I go to work, I work at home, but then I travel out. I've been wearing this on site and getting compliments every time I go. People are like, what is that? I never smelled anything quite like it. African Queen. If you want to try something from the brand and you don't want it necessarily to be like a cake, right? And you don't want to spend $175, $195, this would be a good place to just start if you want to get a taste of the quality from the house. This one.
That one is one of the fragrances, in my opinion. First of all, super slept on. Like if you look at any, Jousset does have, even if they're not the most known house, they have their ones and twos that kind of create their own little cult classic thing around it. That is one of the ones that people sleep on a lot. And I'll say even myself, like I remember smelling it way back before, and I just knew it wasn't for me. It didn't have enough of a masculine vibe. This is very feminine, especially on my skin. It wasn't gonna rock for me. At the event, when I started unpacking the bottles and I sprayed it again, I looked at it from a different perspective, and it was this. Let's go back to that whole hugging thing. If you have that on, like that's I'm gonna want to get close, and as the notes really start to develop on skin, it gets very, very, very like come here type of vibe. I loved it. I love the way it smells. Not for myself, I wouldn't wear it, but I think it's an extremely sexy, feminine fragrance. It definitely flew under the radar because at the event, people gravitated to it so much. And what a lot of people who weren't at the event may not understand is that a lot of people went to the black bottles.
Yes.
So they have the Noir collection and the Blanche collection. A lot of people overlooked the Blanche collection because they knew the black bottles of the Gourmand, and that bottle still sold out. Like as soon as they smelled it, they were like, "What is that?" The notes are beautiful. They develop so nicely. It's for a very, very elegant, sexy woman, or that's the effect it gives anyway. But you could be a little ratchet and put it on. It might give you a few more points. You never know.
Yeah,
you
but
never
it's
know.
the notes are almond, lemon, chocolate, jasmine, Bulgarian rose, patchouli, and tonka. Simple fragrance, very delicious fragrance. I'm looking online. I'm looking for a price. I know these cost less than the others in Glamcation. We did have a little event pricing, but the white bottles are in general cheaper than the black bottles, but that does not mean that they are cheaper in quality or uniqueness of fragrance. I wish that this came in a bigger bottle. Like I could use this in 100 ml, easy, no problem. This is one of those just spray it on and go, don't have to think. This is a very beautiful fragrance.
Absolutely.
What I love about it too is it wasn't my number one, to be honest. I'm gonna be truthful. I like it. I kind of love it a little, but my heart is with the black bottles, them, okay? But African Queen, it's good, and it's not heavy. It's light and bright.
No, you know what African Queen reminds me of?
What?
You know how you have how some people, and this is not fragrance shaming. Let me be clear. Some people want to go to Macy's. They want to go to the counter. They want to get a fragrance. They want to go home, right? That's great. There's some great things that you can find at the mall and at the counters. If somebody is that kind of person and that's the fragrances they usually like, but they say, hey, I want to try something from one of those brands you buy online. You know, I want something. This will be a very safe suggestion
Yeah.
for
It
them
is.
to buy. This so for the girls who are like, no, I like the flower bombs, and they got every single one. They do
Yep.
not. That is heat though, or that kind of thing, But they say, I want to, I see you online. You're always buying stuff from the websites. I want to try something. What should I try? This is a very safe suggestion for them to try and not feel disappointed in their first tiptoeing out into the more niche and artisanal pool. This would be a great suggestion for
That's
somebody.
definitely
Like that.
good.
What do you think about this, Jessica?
No for me. This one is a no for me. I don't know. There's something about this one. She was a no. So
This goes to show you everybody ain't gonna like everything, y'all.
Everything
Exactly.
is for everybody. I
No.
think is the phrase I'm burning out most is everything is not for everybody.
And if you like
At all.
everything, you're fine.
okay, and what I ain't never gonna do is like
Yeah, if you like everything, you like.
If you like
Exactly.
everything, you don't know what you like.
That's
You
that's
have
fair.
You're having an identity crisis. You're going off of what people tell you. Like, and that's what we say. Sample some stuff. Sample some stuff. Don't
Yeah.
just go off of what, like, sample some stuff or really know what you like. Do I
What you
blind
like,
buy?
yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
100%.
Mhm.
But I kind of know at this point like what I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
know what you like.
Once you see certain notes after you've gotten your hands on enough fragrances, you kind of know, I'm probably gonna like it. Or
Sometimes they fool you still.
sometimes I'm like, nah, that's why I be on Macari. While people are like, I didn't like it. Excellent. I do. Check out. Appreciate you.
Right.
Jessica, Latanya want to know if she would like it.
Latanya, this is definitely your scent profile, girl. It's on my Macari page if you want to buy it.
See? See?
Okay, time out. So real quick. So that's not for Jessica. Now Jessica did come in the back end. So I what in Jousset is for you?
So I've only smelled the three that I own.
Okay.
No, because they sent me Accident Olive Vanille. I do love Accident Olive Vanille, the regular one.
Mhm.
I have the Madeline de Proust. She was
Mm.
this one could probably grow on me. Probably.
Okay.
But Delicious Black Powder was an all the way love. That was an all the way love. So those are the only four that I've smelled. But off the rip, African Queen was a no. And the reason why I say that, it's not that there's anything wrong with the fragrance. It's just not my scent profile.
No, for sure.
No.
We get that.
It's gold in your face. They're gonna smell me before I get there. They're gonna smell me while I'm there. They're gonna smell me after I'm gone. Be like, she left an hour ago. Well, she forgot to take her perfume with her. So, but see, African Queen is not like that. So it's not my scent profile. But
yeah.
who wants that, that fragrance that smells beautiful, but you have to be in her. Again, my personality, I don't like people in my personal space, y'all. I got a t-shirt that said, I'm going to need 6 feet. I don't need you to back up. That means you. Yeah. So I don't like people in my personal space like that. So that's why I said when I like a bold fragrance,
Yeah,
African Queen just wasn't for me because they got to be too close to smell my fragrance. And
I feel like Jessica has been through a couple of fist fights in her life, man. I don't know. I feel like Jessica had a couple of pull-up situations. She
So
hit
wait,
that skippity smoke.
Hey, man, you said something to me. It was on. It didn't take much. But
that is true, Patty.
Pick that up.
I matured. I don't throw my paws up, but don't push me, cause
I feel you. Hey, God has done work on me. I'm a good person now. You hear me?
sometimes the frag you don't think you will love or become a love, you can't. Yeah, very much so. That's a whole nother live topic of fragrances.
I know we should do this next.
We should.
What you didn't like?
That's a great statement. We should do a whole live on this. Fragrances you didn't think you would love, and now you can't
turn to big love.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ones you like, oh, this about to be it. Oh, this is about to hit, and you're like, nope.
I know it's like hell no, and then all of a sudden you go back to it. For me, I put them down and be like hell no. Then I go back and be perfect example. Oud Bouquet. I was like, everybody lying on this fragrance. I rested for a year, and now I can't put it down.
Right.
I like that for Valaya. I'm like, I don't know what they talking about because that thing stank. I don't know. And now, big old dent. I ain't had the thing 30 days straight after the bottle.
What's funny though,
okay.
that's the same experience I had with that fragrance. I was like, I don't like this. Why? And so then I got me a 10 ml. I've gone through the 10 ml little bottle I bought. I was like, I don't like this. This don't even smell like nothing. And then I was like,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
and now I need
Like,
a full
mommy.
size bottle. Yeah.
My mommy in the house.
Oh, mommy's
Hello,
Shout out.
Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Nika, did you buy any of the white bottles?
Who? I have white bottles.
Did you buy? No,
I
did
have-
she buy the white? She bought African Queen, and she bought
I get this. Gourmand Bakur.
The
the
OG
regular
Gourmand
Bacour.
Before there was a noir and a blanche line, everything looked like that. Well, everything actually looked like this. In the beginning, there was this.
I have one of those
Robert,
bottles
what's
coming.
that?
I got one of those bottles coming now. Actually,
And this is the OG Gourmand Bahour.
Oh,
Wait.
so it's different from this one?
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's the same
It's-
DNA. It's the
it's
same
the
fragrance.
same.
This is the original packaging before they
Oh.
upgraded and got the good caps and bigger bottles and all that. Yeah, this is fire. Thank you very much, Jared.
So Nika, how do you
Rico.
feel about this?
oh yeah,
Good.
go ahead. No.
The Gourmand Bakur. When I first smelled it, I was like, I don't think I like it.
But then she sprayed it on my arm.
Yes,
Everything smells better off of me. I'm telling you, it just
really.
works.
Pause.
Or
It was good after the fact.
How long? So when you sprayed it on, when you came back to it, like, ooh, what is that? What did you get?
A nice, rich, milky caramel toffee.
Okay.
that's accurate. That's pretty
Okay.
accurate.
Mm.
Literally, I was like, hold on.
On top of a graham cracker, I'd add, but yes,
On top of what?
a graham cracker. It has something like graham
Mhm.
crackery to me, that something cookie-ish with
Mhm.
everything you
Yeah.
described, but like something bready under it.
And
That
you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
for
is-
me, since the day of the Jousset was also a day that I was assisting with another brand. So I couldn't really play as much as I wanted to, right? So then I run over there, I'm like, all right, let me just smell them. So I pop the caps, do a little quick spray real quick, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, next. Sprayed a little bit on, left it at that. When I came back to it, I'm gonna tell you what got me. What got me is this combination of that caramel toffee with the incense. And it's a little incense. It's delicate, but it's prominent though. And that's what got me. And I was like, wait a minute, because it gave it a little more body. And I went back trying to figure out what was it? Because I was like, wait a minute, what was it? And then when I realized it was this, I said, oh. Get in the buggy,
Jessica
add to
Trim.
cart. I gotta get it.
Hey, Jessica, you want to answer that real quick?
I just put it in the
Okay, perfect.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
Bilbo Fragrance. That's hilarious. Oh, I love somebody witty. That is funny.
Shout out to Bilbo. Shout out to Bilbo.
Shout out to Bilbo, a great provider of information and supporter, and very active on all platforms. I don't know if he really looks like that, and God, please,
Probably
please,
not.
God, tell me.
He
But
does
listen,
not.
super funny dude. Always, part of the conversation. Great to have him here again.
So,
Another
did
thing
you
too-
like it?
Another thing with Gourmand Bakur, if you like leather, this
Mhm.
is a great fragrance to try.
If you
Like-
like leather, that's what you said.
Yes.
I don't like leather, but I like this.
If you like leather, if you're somebody who's not really into gourmands, but you like leather. In fact, Rico, remember we were talking about the Memo African leather? The
Yes.
rose
African
one?
leather.
Yes,
Right,
African
and you
rose.
Oh, the
like-
rose. African rose. Yeah.
The African rose. And you were
Yes.
like, this is a leather fragrance, but it's also a rose fragrance.
Yes.
This is a gourmand fragrance, but it's still also a leather dominant fragrance, especially on the dry down. So if you do not really like sticky sweet things, but you want something that kind of has that sweet essence, this might be worth getting a sample because the leather in this is prominent.
I don't get it much on me, and I run from leather because listen, I don't like leather. Leather screams on my skin. But on this,
I like leather in Gourmands. I feel like leather at times anchors a Gourmand to prevent it from becoming like a cheap Bath and Body Works spray where it's just sugar. To me, in this fragrance, especially like an hour or two into the wear, I think that incense and the leather gives that that might actually be what's giving it more of that toasty biscuit graham cracker thing on the end. Very well blended.
Very well blended.
Yeah. So if you don't like sticky sweet things, you like things that have a little bit of.
You gotta stop saying it like that, but okay.
This might be worth you getting a sample to try before you commit to a full size bottle. This one might be worth it for you.
Yeah, answer that question.
What's the question? Does Dion have a chance?
Yes.
Now she does. Oh, look at that. Because of who?
She does?
Pressure.
So
who puts that pressure down?
So Nick, I was peer pressured. I was peer pressured and bullied by Rico and Nika to create something. So So I have a new Instagram page. It's Moods and Oods, and that will also be the YouTube channel for me to explore my life with fragrance and how I incorporate scent through all aspects of my life. So
because I purchased a Jousset because of your review, Fatal Charm. When you posted that, I was like, now, girl, first of all, Jousset is my brand. Let's just start there.
Let's start there. Let's talk about that. Yo, let's put a pin. Let's come back another day and talk about some Jousset.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Let's talk. Me to stop
I'm ready.
But that Fatal Charm, it is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Which, again, surprised me because I'm not that soft girl. But it's gorgeous. I was like, okay, Dion, okay, sis.
It is. I feel like Fatal Charm is slept on.
Yo, can we just look at this bottle though? Like, can you stop playing with me? Can you stop playing with me about these bottles?
Yeah.
And it's not about the bottle, but it's kind of about the bottle.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's what I say. That's what I say.
Yeah, Fatal Charm is the fragrance that I sleep in it, but I still wear it outside the house. I bought that bottle at the beginning of this year. I'm more than halfway through. Like, I use that fragrance. But I'm glad you enjoy it. I feel like Fatal Charm is slept on.
Girl,
you about to see? Is that good?
I bought two.
Fatal Charm is that good. It really is.
Oh, and somebody in the comments said they were looking for African Rose. I am so sorry. I literally just sold that fragrance. Like, literally just.
You got rid of African Rose?
You got rid of African Rose? Wait, what? And you didn't call me?
Let me find your profile on my
so the only reason why, you guys, is okay, so first of all, y'all keep me in your prayers because y'all hear how nasally I sound. And Nika, you know my struggles with sinuses. So I gotta have surgery on Monday. So y'all keep me in your prayers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We'll have surgery. And I'm gonna see if the surgeon would allow it, I'm gonna try to get it all on film and do a vlog and everything so y'all can see what I go to the shower. He said I'm gonna peel your nose back. I said, do what now?
Oh!
I love watching stuff like that.
I literally got a visual. I was like, you could have kept that to yourself, but you know. But anyway. So I'm moving from a 3-bedroom house to a 1-bedroom. So my space is considerably smaller.
Okay.
So all of these 300 plus fragrances, y'all, that's why I'm selling a lot of stuff on Mercari because I can't take it with me.
Gotcha. I'm gonna come get some.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I also want to say, hey, Jessica, hit me up first before you post it.
Yeah, same. Like, come on now. You know me now.
I verbalized that first, so just remember.
No.
You know how to get in contact with me,
You were
Jessica.
second.
Okay, so all the Stephen Humber Lucas that I was selling, they gone already.
God Okay.
Wow.
You sold my baby.
Sorry. Listen, I only said that to say this. The defend why I sold African roses because where I'm going, I literally don't have the room, and my husband is not the type of guy he does not like clutter, and neither do I. So I don't
Sure.
have my fragrances in boxes like that. I want to be able to display them, and
Yeah.
I have.
Sugar letter. Which one is
Just
sugar
hit
letter?
us. Just hit us up
Latanya?
first before you post.
Huh?
Right. Just call me, beat me. All of us.
Rico's developing a Twitch.
Well, I don't even understand what I just heard for a second. Like
African rose, though, like
Africa.
Like-
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did Africa? Like, I'm sure there's like 3 other fragrances that could have been sold before African rose. African
that's my
rose.
second favorite rose. That's my
Really?
baby.
Yo,
I got it into my store because I loved it so much. People started to
Come
buy
on,
it just
talk
because I
about
sound
that,
like I
bro.
knew what I was talking. The Bloomingdale's legit was like, oh, okay, we will make sure
man,
we
y'all
have
gonna make
stock
me
of
wear
it.
African rose right now? Come on, stop. Yo, African rose? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Ah, come on. Listen.
I'm on Macari looking for it right now, Rico.
What you looking for?
And you should, as you should. God,
looking for
that
it.
is
Listen, I think at this point, with all of us trying to get to Mrs. Jessica, I think we all gotta go. Just yeah. Latanya in the chat here saying she
you
gonna
want
hit
to
you up.
a Philly field trip?
It's a field.
Just pull up because it's quicker than Marcari, and you don't gotta pay the $50 extra per bottle.
Right? Exactly.
Wait,
COD, cash on delivery. What's good?
Wait.
Remember back in the day? You're like,
wait, I got some Bodacias on that I'm selling, right? How about
whoa. Just put it on Macari after we talk. Hang on. Let's just
they already there? They're already there. So this girl said to me, can you bundle all your Bodicea and tell me how much the price would be? So I did, and she was like, "Can I put it on layaway?"
Come on. For
Girl, this ain't no Kmart. No, you cannot.
Latanya. Look, somebody want you to drop the Macari link. So
yeah, but
go ahead and
seriously,
put
at
the
this
name
point,
inside.
can you just put something in there about that? Cause that's crazy.
Do that. I don't know
What is the name? What is the name of Macari?
my name.
Okay. Her name on Macari is her name that you see in here, Jessica Trim.
And just spell it right. It's an M and an N, not double M. It's Mary Nancy on the end. Mary Nancy.
Cheryl said just call her name and she'll be there.
So y'all, a lot of stuff that I'm selling, I haven't even listed yet. So hit me up and ask me if I have it. If it's something that I'm going to be letting go of, I'll let you know. But a lot of stuff, I have about 100 bottles that I have not even listed yet. So yeah. Because it's time consuming.
Really?
I got tired and I got lazy and I was like, shoot, I'm tired of doing this. So I stopped. But I got about 100 more bottles that I need to get let go of.
Say less.
Some of the stuff still got cellophane on it, y'all. Some of it still.
Whoa, okay. Listen, Jessica, we're gonna talk later. Stop saying, just put it on the thing and we'll talk after. Like, stop, don't, just chill.
First of all,
Let me send you a message
I'm
right
so
Right.
sorry. Let's get back to Jousset.
I said, let me send you
Right.
Back to-
Right.
That was the intermission portion of everything.
Yeah. intermission.
That was your stand up.
This is the shopping intermission.
Exactly, to get you to buy more stuff.
She said she just gonna call me J Square because she was like, "Girl, you your regular low Joman shop." I was like, "Do what now?"
And then
Kind
guess
of,
what, guys? She's the backup queen. She buy backup
All right,
on backup
hang on.
on backup.
What's the name of that site you just said? I don't buy Macari. Okay.
Macari, yeah. Wait, you don't buy from
I've
Macari?
never bought a thing off
I
Macari.
don't trust. I don't know where to.
I've
I'm
gotten
looking
some
at the face of
bangers
the person who's
on
doing it.
Macari.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You can
It's
find
different.
some stuff now.
I
It's
like
different, but you can.
I had a guy sell me, the 10 ml travel size of everything savoir faire, like the sample sets.
Mhm.
He said, I got these samples, and I'm thinking like a sample, right?
Uh-huh.
No, it was 10. It was the 10 mls
Oh
A
wow.
sample.
that's a sample. I got all of
Right.
them with shipping for $45. What?
Wow.
He didn't know what he had.
And that's why I went ahead and relieved him of that responsibility.
You relieved
this?
him of I
Like-
feel you. You did him a favor. You did him
I
a
did.
favor.
This,
Right.
like
You see,
this
a lot of
size.
times
That
people
was a
just want to
sample.
get rid of it and just get back at least some kind of money towards, you know.
Yeah. I was like, let me help him out.
But also not. That's crazy.
I only ever did a declutter twice.
Damn. Well, while we are talking about different fragrances, though, really
Yeah.
quick, I do, and this is in my hands.
Which one is that?
It's a Tomavici
Oh,
Empyrean.
it's
I
such a
want
good
that one.
fragrance. It's such a good
For
fragrance.
I love it on a woman. Bottom line, I love it on a
I
woman.
love that DNA.
It's so good.
I have yet to smell that.
Oh, Jessica.
You should smell it.
Beautiful.
Yet to smell that.
The rose and the strawberry in there is good.
So Joe, why are you holding it up? Is it for sale?
No, it is not. It is not. It was just meant to show the size, and also if you really see the notes and enjoy it, or if you're familiar with the fragrance, Rico, is this still on sale with a promotion?
So I here's the thing. Here's what I'll tell everybody. If you're hearing me right now.
Right now.
It made it. Don't worry about it. This
Shout out.
and this still can still be purchased on the website with a discount code of Glamcation 2023, as long as the brand has not received the shipment of Zenobia. The sale was initiated by the release of Zenobia and in concert with Glamcation. They extended the sale with after I reached out to the company. I said, hey, we're gonna do a couple of lives, we'll probably mention it, and the brand themselves were actually, and Luai, the owner of the company, actually wanted to help out with the Morocco relief effort. So for the month of September, a large portion of all of their purchases will go towards that. So I said, hey, if you're gonna do that, can you extend the sale? So the discount code can cut off at any day now. But if you're still listening to me and you go to their website, which is tomavici.com, I believe, all of these fragrances will have an additional discount code or additional discount if you use the discount code Glamcation 2023. But more importantly, Zenobia, the fragrance that is on pre-sale, is crazy.
Yeah.
When I tell you,
it's good.
Listen, fuego. That is
Joe,
fire for your
it's my Instacart groceries, Joe.
Fuego. Fire.
I can't wait for it to come in. I
I'm
blind
ready
bought
for
it,
it to be
but
delivered.
it sounded amazing.
Listen.
I bought
It
it.
is
Michelle said it was good, and I had to buy curly fragrance. She said yes, buy it. Rico
Curly
said
Yeah.
yes,
is good.
buy it.
I said it's
I
good.
bought it.
Marcy said it's good. Nika said it's good. May said it's good. I don't know somebody who hasn't said it's good.
It's good.
It's good. And listen to me. If you've tried any of these two, and these are great fragrances, and I say respectfully, Zenobia kicks these to the curb by a mile. Like the level
That
of
says a lot.
perfumery,
Yeah.
the step up in every single thing is so crazy. And because it's on the pre-sale, they have a discount already. When you add the Glamcation 23, you get that bottle for $155.55. That is Macy's Sauvage prices. So you
And
can
it's better
take,
than Sauvage.
you can take that
It's cheaper.
155 and smell like all of the F boys, right? Or you can smell crazy with this bottle covered in gold, and part of your money will actually go to a really good cause that helps people in a very terrible situation in Morocco right now. So that's on you, what you do with your money. But the code is matter of fact, let me type it in
Take
here.
advantage of the code, guys. Trust me.
Supply and Demand said this stream is gonna have me buying frags tonight. What you gonna get?
Oh, he gets everything. Supply and demand. He has some stuff. He
said
has some
all
stuff.
of
He has some stuff I've never even heard of. So
I got one more Jousset though I want to mention real quick.
Wait, really quickly before we get, that's the code. If you go to Tomovici, if it doesn't work, that means they have the bottles in stock already. Which
Right.
That's sad that it doesn't work, but also that means that they're going to be shipping this week. So
I thought they sent out an email saying that they were shipping, but I thought for sure I got an email saying that it was shipping Monday.
if they're shipping, then that may not work. But I'm saying just check it out. If it still works, $155 for the bottle. I've been saying
try it.
on Instagram. I've been saying it on here.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't caught it, my bad. But I have been saying it a lot. Hopefully you get the chance to. But if they're, I hope they are shipping. Not because I don't want you to get the sale, because I want my bottle already. But
Same. I'm ready to talk about it.
I need mine to go on vacation.
Let's go. But anyway, you have another fragrance you want to talk about, Dion?
I do.
Yes.
I do. So this is another white bottle sleeper. Ramadan night.
Okay, come on. Before you get into that, I want to say one thing here. Respectfully. And I love Dion. If you know, it's Ramadan. And I'm going to say why that's very important. Because Ramadan is a whole different thing. A Ramadan in that Middle Eastern culture is a house. It's a house that you have on your property off from your actual house. So if I have a wife, my wife lives in my house, and then I have a Ramadan, and inside of the Ramadan, my concubines live.
Well, I will say this, Rico.
And when I go into that room over there, that's my Ramadan night.
So look, we're gonna have to get Silk Essence to fix the website because look at the post.
Listen, look at the bottle. I know. Ramadan. That is that's where the official side piece sleeps. And then we just go consummate over there, and then I walk back home and we just chill and watch TV.
That's savage.
Not the official side piece.
The official. She's official. She got property with us. She just can't come in the main house.
That's savage.
Now think about what I just said, and then think about Ramadan nights.
I mean,
what does that mean in your mind now?
You know what it means? This fragrance makes more sense.
Oh, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Thank you. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. This fragrance, you have the notes. Let me just do the notes. I'm on Silk Essence. I'm on the Silk Essence website where it says Ramadan, but what I
know.
Top notes are dry dates, heart notes, spices, and solar notes with the base of oud.
I know I've been spraying stuff, but don't worry about it.
50 ml bottle is $95. It is in stock right now. Here's the thing I like about this fragrance. I like the smell of dates in fragrance. I do.
Yes.
I like them. I like dates in
underused, by the way. Underutilized in modern perfume.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like oud. I like dates in oud. I like a little spices.
Hello.
This fragrance though also has a lightness to it, an airiness, and that comes from the solar notes. So you get something that is fresh and slightly ozonic, which with Rico's explanation, this reminds me maybe of Bouthang's preparations. Preparations before the night commences. That's when I said now the fragrance makes more sense.
Now it makes sense.
Because the solar notes, it keeps this fragrance light, but you still smell the date and you still get the oud and you do get some depth in the spices. This is a very interesting and very nice fragrance. Completely unisex, but that's with anything you wear, what you like. I mean, it's to me too. You know what it also smells like? I think it's the solar notes doing this, and I would love to have a perfumer explain more about solar notes and what that encompasses. That we can work that out. But this also smells to me like if you just put your nose to the nozzle, you at first you get oud, but you get something that's light, almost soapy, not quite soapy, but almost soapy. And I think that's the solar notes keeping the overall composition light, even though you have the dry dates and the spices and the oud. But I really do enjoy this fragrance. Out of everything I purchased, I actually reach for African Queen and this one more than I reach for anything else. And they're the two fragrances that I kind of didn't pay that much attention to, but I actually reach for them more on a day-to-day basis than anything else at this point in time. So that's it. That's the last one.
Nah, you good. Yo, you know what? You know what? On that note, speaking of last ones, I will say this. I have one that I will preface by saying, if you love almond, cherry, those accords, and you know, almond and cherry can often intertwine in perfumery. There is one other iteration of Accident à la Vanille. It's the least popular. It's the least popular because in this particular one, that almond cherry type, almost amaretto, added to the Accident à la Vanille pops out. So if that's not your thing, then you're not gonna go for it, right? And it is the almond cake limited edition. It is not readily available everywhere. It's kind of scarce.
It's in stock on Sealed Essence.
And that's why I tell people, listen, go to Sealed Essence.
It's on Sealed Essence. And it's in stock.
What is the name of it?
It's
almond cake.
Almond cake.
$65. But Sealed Essence has it.
So
sounds interesting.
It is interesting.
And
I will say, you know what? Listen, if you like that cherry liqueur kind of almond, while it says almond, and again, if you've dealt with any of these cherry almondy kind of fragrances, you know that accord can kind of intertwine. A lot of those almond notes kind of lean cherryish. This is going to give you that, but with the base of the Accident à la Vanille. It's not the vanilla here is not going to be as pronounced as the OG Accident à la Vanille, because if it did, it would take over and would not allow that kind of cherry almondy vibe to shine. So they tone it back a little bit, but you still get a nice vanilla base with all of that cherry almond on top. And this is amazing. This is one of those fragrances that Frida did not love at all. I mean, at all. And she called me like 3 months later, and she's like, Rico, have you gone back to almond cake and smelled it again? I was like, yeah, I like it. And she was like, yeah, I love it now. This is so it's a different take. It doesn't necessarily go down the regular Jousset path. But when I say it's fire, it is fire. If you like this DNA, I would not try to convince you to love an almond cherry if that's not what you're already prone to. But if you are and you like those kind of fragrances, then you take that, add that nice dense vanilla that Accident à la Vanille does offer, and you have an amazing cherry almond vanilla fragrance that and it's a limited edition. So if you find it and you're able to purchase it, you will have something that down the line. And one of the things that I love about niche perfumery is I'm going to have something that the mainstream will not have. And especially if I love it, that makes it a plus. So almond cake, Accident à la Vanille, Sealed Essence has it. I'm still checking my phone to see if they drop a line. And with that, I will say, because we have come to about the hour and a half mark, and Jessica did come in at the end of it. You said you have 3.
Yes.
Is there anything else in the line specifically that stands out to you as a positive? Or do you have a sample that you do like, that you want to talk about?
I know I got out everything I needed to say.
She said everything. Look, the important part is this. Go check out her Mercari. Fire sale on Mercari. They got to get rid of shit right now to move into that 1-bedroom. So
I'm waiting for my
and Mr. Jessica is not trying to hear all of them extra boxes.
No
boxes.
I got a boy dog, and you know how boy dogs like to mark their territory. So I could just see them boxes stacked around my house, and him going, shh. No.
I got a boy dog and a girl dog, and they're having a situation right now.
Yeah.
Jessica, I love Nevs. So interestingly enough about Nevs, because it feels like we're coming to the end of Jousset, I love Nevs as well. It's one of my staple fragrances.
Mhm.
It was at the time Nichane's first attempt at, and I know this term, some people find it offensive, but it's on their website. Is labeled as an Oriental, so I'm gonna say the way say it's Oriental. That is not a disrespectful term, but I understand why people would take it that way. That's cool. It is their first attempt at an Oriental fragrance, and listen, they killed it with that. But I will tell you this: while I was in California, I was asked to layer it with Ani,
and
those two together
mm-hmm.
smelled crazy. I was not very hype on the idea of those two, and I've had the bottles there. I've never even thought to put them together. And someone sprayed both of those on me and said, "Yo, try these two." And I was like, I don't know, but okay, we'll try it. I was covered up. I couldn't. Well, it was at Beverly Hills. I was too covered, and I was like, I don't got nothing left. And they were like, "Well, you haven't tried your chest yet." And I was like, all right, cool. Let's try my chest. And sprayed it on my chest. And I couldn't really smell it myself, but they smelled it for me. And they were like, yo, you smell fire. And then after a while, it kind of came up. And I was like, that does smell fire. So for all of those who are listening, I need Nevs together. Chest game. Do push-ups or something first, but chest crazy. And it fills up a room a little bit. If you're not ready for like that kind of attention, then do one or the other. But if you don't mind it, do the two. Nevs, Ani, salud. That's for free. That's free game.
That's gonna be my scent of the day tomorrow.
Look at you!
Let's go. Let's go. It's fire. I'm telling you, it's fire. It is.
So while we're sitting here, what I just did, right? I just created my own Jousset fragrance.
Here we
with
go.
A picture of everything in here.
Uh-oh.
I knew she was quiet for too long.
She was quiet for a minute.
She took too long. She was up to something. God, all right.
Over there.
Listen.
I'm on Jessica.
Let me just tell y'all. I think I need to go on the road. I need to go out to the grocery store or something. Because somebody needs to smell this.
All right, calm down.
What did you do? What did you do?
I mixed creme de la berry,
Okay.
Madeleine de Proust, a little of the Gourmand Bacour, just like 2 spray of African Queen to give it a little,
Uh-huh.
This is a whole full-on damn dessert snack. Listen.
I can see that.
So that we can,
Huh?
type it in the notes so that those of us who gonna have those bottles can try it
Y'all
out.
need to mix it and make your own fragrance?
Yeah.
Yes. So, either one. My choice, I remember, somebody in there was saying the accent. Creme de la berry, Madeleine de Proust, or the apple. What the apple? Until I get the full bottle of the apple, then I'm not able to remember the name. It's banging. Any of those?
What's the apple one? Apple name?
La Tarte Tatin. That is a
La Tarte Tatin. La Tarte Tatin. I'm gonna bite my tongue saying that.
There it is.
Oh, okay. She already got it.
It is good. It is good. If you like,
I need that bottle in my
Gourmand,
life.
if you like smelling like a snack, if you want your other person to smell like a snack,
who don't like that? Jessica don't even want you to hug her. She wants her man to smell like a snack. stay away, but my husband, he can smell like a snack.
It's
Really?
like
Go ahead.
Oh, look at the sprayer. Y'all saw that.
right. The spray's good. The smell is freaking amazing. This is gonna got people running behind you in the store.
Mm.
You know how the people like come up to you in the grocery store when you're in the aisle and you lit the aisle up? They're like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when that happens.
I know, right?
But wait, Nika, I did a you the other day.
What did you do?
I was in Dave and Buster's. Anybody who's familiar, it's like a big old arcade place, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had on La Perla Possibilities, right? Now, again, because my nose is off, I can't really smell very well. Like I can smell some things, but not a whole lot. But doesn't seem like fragrant to me, right? So I'm a molecular one kind of girl. So you already know I'm gonna spray that molecular one down first. Then I'm gonna put my fragrance on top of it because I want everybody to smell me, right? Everybody. It was chilly in there, so they had the air up real high. I walked over to the table, sat out, and I'm chatting with the person that I was meeting, not paying no attention. Somebody blurts out, "Who is smelling up the place like that?" And ordinarily, I would say something, but I was engrossed in my conversation. So I heard what she said, but I wasn't really paying attention. And then she said, "It's you." Now, this girl is in the bar. We sitting next to the bar at one of those high tables, right? She was like, "It's you." She pointing the whole 9 yards. "It's you. You smelling the joint up." So, of course, not everybody in the place is like, "You smell so good." Like, girl, shut the place down. People were coming from my kitchen because the girl went and she was like, "You got to come smell her." People were coming out of the kitchen to smell me. They was like, as soon as they hit the restaurant, like the dining area, they was like, "It smells incredible in here." I was so embarrassed. I was like,
I'm never embarrassed at that. I'll be like,
well, cause see, I can't tell it, so I was
spoken like a Leo. Go ahead.
Spray over.
Full of this.
So first of all, I don't care over spray, but I mean, if I was like burning folks' nose hairs and stuff, I'm already gonna say I don't care if I've got your eyes watering and I done interrupted your meal because you can't eat your food because you smelling my fragrance, kind of thing. Like normally that doesn't bother me, but because everybody was in there showing out, I was like, well, doggone. I said, I'm sorry. She said, "Oh no, girl, you smelling good. You making this place smell good." I ended up having to give like my name, my phone number. I had to write down my
story of my life.
Like everything. Like like five people. I had to give them the perfume, and I'm like, "I'm sorry to say this, but it's sold out. But you can get the small bottles." I said, "But have no fear because I do sell decants. So hit me up. I'd be more than happy to sell you a decant." That girl and people already gonna call me.
Joel want to know if you got a hug.
No.
She hugging her husband, fam.
She not your hugger. She
Listen. While we're closing out,
somebody else from hugs. I ain't the one.
while we are closing out, and there's still folks in here, if there is, if you did not go to Glamcation, first of all, you missed the best sale price you will ever experience in life in terms of Jousset. You had to be there to get that sale. It's no longer available. That's what I'll start with.
That's how I bought all of this.
That's why I'm sad that delicious black powder sold out.
But I will say this: if you go to Sealed Essence, within the next, right now to the next hour or two, because it's not going to be open to everybody. It's just open to anybody who's on this live, pretty much. If you put FS Jousset, which fragged out, swagged out, holla at your boy, Jousset, on their website right now, you will get an additional. Again, remember they are a small store. They're not a giant conglomerate. So it is 10% off whatever their retail price is for your product. So FS Jousset, and you can check them out tonight. I cannot promise you that code will be active tomorrow. What I asked them was, while the viewers are still here on YouTube with us on this live, can you offer something? He said, can I offer you 10%? I said, we'll take it. 10% off of Jousset prices right now on Sealed Essence. And by the way, while you're there, if you want to check out another brand, maybe the code works across the entire site, check something else out.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
I cannot promise you that will be available tomorrow, the next day, or after. But FS Jousset 10% off right now on sealedessence.com. Go check them out. They
Look, Dion looking for her fragrance. Look.
oh, she's not playing, man. She's not playing.
Hey, I need to go look for mine. What was the one you were talking about, Rico?
Yeah, I just put it on the live right now. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Sheesh. I think it was sheesh.
Sheesh.
Sheesh is
Sheesh.
Sheesh, in essence, stop.
Sheesh.
Listen. Sheesh. Hey,
Sheesh.
I'm gonna say this. If there's one that you're gonna get for a discounted price, Sealed Essence, because the only place, unless somebody gave this up on Mercari, and that's, I don't know what they're doing if they give this up. You can only get this at Sealed Essence. If you're gonna use a discount code that is not available any other time, I would go for the limited one. Dion gave you the notes earlier. It's just Gourmand on top of Gourmand stuff. There's white chocolate. Dion,
Well, I'll run it back.
Yeah, run it back. Tell these people about the sheesh.
Run it back.
I'm already right
this
here.
This is probably one of the heaviest Gourmands of the Gourmand they offer.
So no, it's right here. So the notes again, everybody, are popcorn, hazelnut, chocolate,
honey,
brownie,
Marcus,
white chocolate, and vanilla.
Come on now. You're not going to get it for a cheaper price for a long time, if ever. So,
and with the weather cooling down, this gonna smell great in that fall breeze. This gonna smell great. I'm gonna wear this like to an apple festival or something. This gonna smell really good.
Nice.
And I've added it to my cart.
Oh, Sharon, where'd it go? Because I'm wondering if that was the one that I was honest about buying.
You were hesitant about buying it?
Yes.
Oof.
Because he said that. Is that the one that has the oud in it?
Which one?
No. Not this one.
No.
No.
You're talking about Gourmand Bakur, then Al Oud.
Yes. So that's not this, right?
Say again?
That's not this one, right?
That's not this one.
Okay.
Which, by the way.
I'm gonna smell like food, then I'm gonna pass. And who?
This is sheesh. SH, 3 E's and an SH again. Sheesh.
And it's on the website?
It's on the website.
It's on Sealed Essence.
It's on Sealed Essence. I'm looking at it.
Yo, Montrese in here?
Yeah, Montrese is here.
Whoever's not following Montrese, go. Even though,
what up, Montrese?
Yo, he needs to do more stuff. But man, such a knowledgeable dude.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
He knows, bro. That's a dude who know a lot about this whole fragrance thing, and don't make a lot of noise because I don't know why. But check my dude out, man. Good dude for real.
Montrese is here. For sure. And also thank you and shout outs to Erica for stopping by too.
Shout out to Erica. Yo, across the board, shout out to all of Joe's folks that support him on his page and come through and support over here as well, man. It's all love, man. This is, we have little microcosms inside of the fragrance community, but it's okay to blend. It's okay. It's okay to mix communities and everybody shout each other out and let's grow together.
Don't forget to thumbs each and every one our page. Thumbs up.
Yeah,
exactly. Visiting my page, I already have the everybody's information, so you can follow Instagram or YouTube within my description. So
You
you're
know
good to
how the
go.
algorithm go.
And yo, listen, y'all,
Exactly.
a bunch. So I'm trying to get to that 1,000 number. So y'all hit your girl up and subscribe to my channel because you know I'm trying
Exactly.
to get there.
Subscribe.
Yo, I'm trying to do the same thing Jessica doing. I'm loud, but for some reason I don't get to that 1,000. We almost there though.
We almost there. We
Almost there.
Come on,
Almost
guys.
there.
Let's get them there.
Let's
listen, trying to get some PR packages so I can bring. Well, I already got a whole store over here, but you know I still want PR.
Let's get them there so they could take us out for a treat.
You know, my husband wants me to get some PR packages too. So,
Right.
I'm sure that alleviates his heart a little bit. It just knowing you're getting some free bottles.
Supply and Demand says, yo, Silk Essence is a fire site. Never heard of it.
I
Yeah,
never
they
heard
got-
of
I
it
know.
before either.
Listen, when I tell
on
you
there.
all
I'm
the
gonna give you
rare
an
gems
air
are in
hug,
Field
Jerry.
Essence, that's where you get it. All the rare joints is there.
Jared, I'm gonna give you an air hug because you killing me. Yo, here you go. Here you go.
That's as close as you gonna get, Jared. Just deal with it.
Why are you telling me the code does not exist?
Hang on.
It's in my it. Did you put it in caps? Because mine worked.
Is it caps or no caps?
I did caps. Do I have to put a 10 at the end? Maybe I gotta put a 10
No,
at the
I
end.
put. Let me put. Yeah, mine showed up. Try no caps, but mine showed up. I got my discount. FS Jousset, JOUSSET.
Lower, like capital F or all lowercase, or how
Not
was
all
it?
lowercase.
Hey, type it exactly. Type it in the chat exactly how you put it in your thing, Dion.
Okay.
Okay. So
You got.
yeah.
You got it. Okay. Yeah, Silk Essence has some great offerings on their
Man,
site.
they got the gems for real. They got, and if you love oud fragrances, by the way, cause I stay heavy on the oud stuff. A lot of other organic brands, people who are using a lot of naturals, the stuff that costs more to make, that's where you're gonna find a lot of those particular fragrances. Sealed Essence has a lot of brands that like Jinx, like if for example, Fort and
They're already
Manly,
so funny.
Fort and Manly, which puts fire out, but half of that brand, which is Rosé Fort, you're not gonna find Rosé Fort a lot of places. They got it though.
Yeah, they have stuff that
Yo,
I've never
and by the
seen
way,
anywhere.
Dion's new page is going to be collaborating with my old ass page, and we're gonna talk about these Fort and Manly fragrances.
Good night, Josh.
Rico, you in this pressure.
Yo,
Later, Josh.
yo.
Bye,
All I
Josh.
do is
Hellboy
prep. Shout out
Prepson.
to Josh. Shout out to Josh because he definitely shows love. NC dude, we definitely gonna do
Charlotte in the
something. That's
house.
an absolute fact. That's
Y'all,
word is man.
that's y'all two. Y'all two have to connect. He's a
No,
dope
absolutely. I just gotta take that long ass drive to a better city. I don't want to make him come to Fayetteville because
dude.
ain't
Hey,
nobody trying to come to Fayetteville. I don't even want to leave my house some days, but
I'll come to Fayetteville. What you
I'll
mean?
go. I'll go to
I'll come.
Charlotte. Yo, Dion,
I'll
we
do.
go to
I'll
Charlotte?
do that too. Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte got them things, so let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna say tonight though.
Because I
Yeah, absolutely.
get into that brand, but I don't know what's a good one to buy. So I'm gonna be right there with my pen and paper when y'all do that one because I love the bottles, but I don't
Fort and Manly.
buy from the house.
Yeah.
Listen. Before we even do a whole live, I'm gonna tell you right now, Amber absolutely is the best place to start.
Claudia has some reviews of
Yes, she does.
that house.
Yes, she
I
does.
watched Claudia.
Yeah.
Yo,
And I have a sample of Amber Absolutely. Nisha gave me a sample of that.
Yeah.
Amber
I bought
absolutely is one of my favorite ones.
Late Harvest and All the Queen's Men. That's the two.
Oh,
That's the one that I was looking at was All the Queen's Men, but I wasn't sure if that was good or not.
no, listen to me. It is. That's what I have right here. It just came in the mailbox 2 days ago, I think. Correct me if I'm nobody corrects me because nobody knows. But About 2 days ago, this bottle right here just showed up. This here. Listen to me.
Really, Marcus?
Boozy, dried fruits, honey, beautiful, just. And I love this more than Amber Absolutely. I'm gonna just put that out there right now. I love this more than Amber Absolutely, and that's already a fire one.
Thank you, Marcus. But Joe, don't forget, drop your link for who's going to
Yes.
send to explore. Joe got a
So-
link, guys.
But wait,
I do have a link. Go ahead.
Joe,
Eric.
wait. I have a question because I wanted to go to that last year, right?
Okay.
Again, I'm the introverted girl, so I'm just in Philadelphia. I'm not that far, so there's no reason
Right.
why I should not hop on the train and go. But I'm a little scary. I am. So I kind of low key want to go, but kind of terrified to go to the city by myself. Just saying.
I'm gonna
Does
go.
that explore?
Yes.
I'll
1
be there.
and 2 and
I'll be there.
3.
I'll
I'm
be there.
talking about Erica.
Hey,
Erica in the chat.
Yeah.
3 and 4.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna
You
be
got
there.
four
No,
for the
I'm
people.
I'm absolutely gonna be there. Hey,
Rico
no,
was there
listen
last
to
year.
me. When I tell you this,
Going to be there and riding on the train going
No,
through by
listen, Jessica.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you something. That if you come through, you good. I ain't gonna say a whole lot. You good. If you come through, trust me, we straight.
Yes.
It's nothing to worry about. If you get into the city, you straight.
That's part of my challenge is getting into the city. Like once
from Philly to the city.
So I'm gonna catch the train from Philadelphia into what is that called?
Look at that.
Grand Central.
Look. He's gonna send a
Oh,
picture
Penn.
for everyone. That would be very nice.
That would be wonderful.
I'm probably
Listen.
gonna be there.
So I just posted my link
Okay.
towards
Yeah.
the ticket. If you are interested, whether it's virtual, whether it's in person, by all means, please come. I will be there. Erica, she's an amazing woman. She will be there. There will be some amazing people. Rico will be there. Nico will be
Rico
there.
will be. I'm not as amazing
Many-
as a lot of those other people,
I'm going.
but I'll make sure nobody mess with you when you get out there, though.
You are amazing, Rico. Chill. Okay.
But listen, I will say this too. Y'all see that right there? SunExplorer.com/unaverage-Joe. If you're going already, and I hate that I have to say this. I hate that I have to say this, but I'm gonna say it. We are weird people. Like we will overlook the people who we talk to every day
and go buy from
The broski is already here. Why does it hurt us to support somebody who's gonna be there with us? Hit the link. He gets a shout out, and you still go. You're not paying more. You're paying the same price.
You're
It don't
still
hurt you to
paying.
hit that link.
You're still paying, but I'm going to not be like, oh yeah, what's up? I mean, Rico knows. Rico saw me last year work. That's how Ali came into the fold now. Because
Actual factual. Bang.
I introduced Rico saw me at work. Ali didn't even use my link. And I still welcome. I was like, yo,
You introduced me to Ali over there. Facts.
Ali Rico, Ali Max Forte, the owner of Scent Explore. Ali, this is Yvonne Parfums de Marley. Ali, and now look, she's in Glamcation.
Good night, Cynthia.
She's a part of the family, and just I look at everybody the same, but at the same time, I give everybody my time and I care. So if you're gonna go, oh,
when is it? When is it?
December 1st, December 2nd, literally the first Friday. Yeah, first Friday and Saturday of December.
Okay, all right.
Nick said, "Just don't wear a Jets jersey."
If the jersey that I will be rocking is a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey, you need not worry. It'll be a Steelers jersey.
All right, as long as it's not Patriots, you're okay.
I can't stand the Patriots. You gotta worry about that one.
That works then. But
I don't
yes,
care
no,
about football
definitely.
enough to care about who wears what.
Oh my God, I am a huge football fan. I listen. I want the 75-inch screen just so that I could see this in.
Okay.
I'm a football kind of girl. Don't call me when my
Hey,
I don't
shout
watch.
out to all the
I don't
football
know games.
fanatics. I don't care who throws the ball where, but come to the glamcation anyway. Chop it up with the folks. Be part of the community. And then what you realize is you meet people who you're so cool with. The next year when we go to glamcation,
Ooh.
you rocking out with us over there. It's a community, man. Like we actually rock out. Like me and Joe rock out on the East Coast. Then we go to the West Coast. Then we wherever it's going. Like fam is fam regardless.
well, I
So
told that I want to go to Milan next year. I definitely want
and,
to.
Oh, Exxons? Exxons, okay.
It's so interesting you say that. Because I guarantee you, if you know this face or some of these faces you hear, if you show up to a Sans, you're going to see us hanging out over there together as well. Like, we hang out to all these events
What
that
is
we
that
go
one,
out
Joe?
to.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Hey, Joe,
Sorry.
talk to him about that real quick. Talk to him about that bottle.
So no, he entered the chat. His name is Making Sense. Shout outs to Mike.
Yes, sir.
This is Unaverage Patch, my personal collaboration with Mike from Making Sense.
Really?
Yes, it is my own fragrance
You are rolling
because
out?
I was honestly, so I only bought one sample with me then, and I gave it to somebody very special because this is a special fragrance. I am the
That's
Sour
so cool,
Patch
Joe.
King. And so he and I collaborated literally on a fragrance that smells like Sour Patch.
That's
So
my
shout outs
favorite
to Mike.
I need to
And
smell that.
Oh, wow.
it is his best selling fragrance of all time. And we have flankers. Do you like a little bit of Baccarat Rouge 540 with some Bulgari Tiger to give you a lemon type of twang to your Sour
Yeah.
Patch?
Yes.
Then Unaverage Sweet Tooth. Or do you like peach rings, for that nostalgic hit of like the sour peach rings from Trolley? We have Unaverage Peach. And we just released Unaverage Cherry to be fused with
Average cherry.
his version of Lost Cherry and Unaverage Patch. This DNA, Nika, I tell you right now, goes crazy. Number one, it lasts forever. It's a powerhouse, but it does definitely get you compliments. Anyone who's tried Unaverage Patch in the comments, please share your thoughts and
This is the
opinions.
first I'm hearing of this.
I know because makingsense.net. I will put it right now.
Put it inside. Let me write this down.
MAKIN
Say that again.
sense.net. MAKIN.
I'm about to check out, Joe.
I'm gonna tell you what nobody knows about this fragrance right here. Cause Joe is a good dude. Joe's the type of dude that will promote somebody else before himself. But here's the thing. Here's what I know for a fact, right? Joe brought this fragrance out in front of a perfumer. And that individual smelled it and was like, how can I do something with this DNA right here?
Nice.
How can that's where that's at right there. And my daughter, which by the way, to put it in perspective, my daughter's not a child. I have a 22-year-old adult as a child. My daughter smelled it and she was like, Dad, what is this? It was the peach one, by the way. It was the peach one.
Okay, the peach one.
Joe, I'm about to buy all three.
What is the name?
She smelled the peach one and she was like,
I send you the link, Nika.
Send me the link.
And she took my sample. My children are thieves, by the way. So if you're dealing with that, holla at me. We'll do a whole nother live about children that steal your fragrance.
Listen, Joe, when we get it, we need to do a live with that.
Let's go.
I'm here. I'm here. Just say it. I'm here. So here's the thing. This is my baby.
Okay.
Which one is that
This
one?
one,
Exactly?
the original, just
The
on average
original.
patch.
Average price.
Blue juice, on average patch, blue juice. Blue is my favorite color, obviously, because of the thing right there,
Hey.
and the blue thing, blue style patch right there. So blue is my baby, but other people felt so inspired, and like Making Sense had been around for a minute. Like he started during the pandemic. So people like were like, yo, I just layered this with that. Yo, I just tried this with that. And so that's how like some of the other versions started to come alive.
Came about.
Okay.
Okay.
But they all powerhouses. But this the original, just on average patch, that is my baby. In 6 weeks, mind you, this released in 2022, and he had been doing this for 2 to 3 years. This lapped all of his fragrances bestsellers. Like he was like, dude, this literally just became like my greatest. This became like the best selling fragrance, just period. That
I
like
just
top
bought
seller.
all
So
4, Joe. I'm getting all 4. So
thank you, and they're good prices. They're very
oh no,
like
the price
Very, very good prices.
17 ml is $20
Oh
alone.
wow.
that's like free.
17 ml, yes,
That's like free.
and then 50
the top-
ml is like
What's the top
what,
three
what's
that
the
What's the top 3 that I need to get?
so from Making Sense. What do you like? What's a profile really quick? Because I don't want to.
I love bold in your Nika. Nika's my scent twin.
You kind of have the same.
Okay,
You like
bold.
heavy hitting, punching in your face.
All right, so you will love on average patch because it's gonna be a little sweet with the vanilla dry down.
Uh-huh.
Then you will
I'm
Fallen Leaf.
unlock the door.
Fallen Leaf is
Alright.
another one for Making Sense. And
Yeah. I mean,
Nika, I know you love to smell like a snack.
Yeah.
You may like candy corn, which I know what you're thinking, candy corn, but it's gonna be very like vanillic and the caramel kind of like semi caramel, not super caramel, but just semi caramel
Uh-huh.
cream. What's the one that's with red velvet? What type of cream do they use for it? But yeah, it's gonna be similar on parts of that.
I like that.
Yes. Those three, like as far as like that style, that would definitely be it. But yes, I just had to give a nod because Mike showed up. 40% oil concentration, sealed
Let's go,
bottles.
Mike.
Again, and like
Buttercream.
extremely cheap. I know. Listen, I know this is Jousset, but I have to pay homage.
no, absolutely.
Erica shows me love. Mike shows me love. They showed up. I gotta show them love. Like that's just
Absolutely,
the
man. This
Or-
is open
or-
form. This is not a sponsored video. This is just us
Not at all.
talking about whatever. So
Not at all. So definitely shout outs. Of course, appreciate you, Mike. And I'm the unaverage cherry. I haven't tried it yet, but I already know like it was in high demand. It was over a year in demand. And yeah, that will definitely go crazy.
These prices are so good.
They're really good. So the cherry is the newest one.
On average, cherry is literally released like a week ago to 10 days
wow.
ago. Yeah, he contacted me. Like it was bought up over a year ago, but we wanted because just so many other versions came out, we still wanted the momentum of the original unaverage patch to see its life cycle before. You know what I mean? Like it was released Father's Day of 22 and we're only now in, September, so a little over a year. It's like, okay, we gave it some time. It had its run. Now we can actually rock. But so many people
Get that
appreciate
flanker
this
action.
fragrance.
So let me go find the original.
Well, what's Oliver's
On
twist?
average,
I just
Oh, an
said.
average patch is the original, right?
Mm-hmm.
on average
That's the
patch is the
Yeah.
original.
See,
What's
these
up?
And then-
notes sound exactly like hot for hot weather to just make it pop more.
Mhm.
Or like
So
powder.
this one will give you that exact, like, if you smell any type of sour candy, not just Sour Patch, but any sour candy. But
Uh-huh.
then also, yeah.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Hopefully it get to me before I go on vacation.
I hope so too. Where are you vacationing to?
South America, Guyana.
Okay, so the heat also too. This
The heat.
isn't cloying with the heat. This is
That's
not
what I'm-
cloying with the heat.
That's what I'm saying. I look at the notes and I'll be like, it look like it'll be perfect.
Yeah, nah. This is good for the warm weather. Oliver's Twist. I know you were asking about that, Jessica. I have not personally tried that one yet. That's a newer fragrance. Knowing Mike, I trust, but I have not.
That's
Is he
I
still
have
in here?
not-
Maybe he could drop a line on what it's like.
Yeah, Mike, if you are here, please explain to us your
Drop a
inspiration for
description or
Oliver's
something. Yeah, for
Twist
sure.
and the description.
If there's a fragrance brief or something you want to drop in there.
Yeah, because somebody did that for your husband, and so now I'm real curious about that.
Absolutely.
This was a great live, guys. Thank you so much.
This was
Thank
fun.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I have fun, y'all.
I mean, that's usually the
Thank you,
appropriate
Rico.
response to thank you. Is you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Rico.
I mean,
Nigga,
No.
thank you for inviting me, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
Yes. Anytime. We need to do this more often.
Now this was fun, and I needed a break. This week work was working, so this was fun.
work must have been, because the website that profile was not. So
Rico,
Yeah.
I love you.
I
and
love
just so
you.
everybody knows, I hassle the ones I love. So
I know.
you got to know that Dion is
That's my homie.
one of the close ones, for real.
No, we hang out in real life. This not even no
In real life, this
No, we-
isn't YouTube
Exactly.
social media stuff. That's my
We
sister,
met
for real,
through
for real.
perfume, but we hang out. Oh, wait a minute. Oliver's Twist smells like a candy bar of Irish Spring,
Irish Spring.
and some guy in Yep. Aftercard. That'll do it.
Golly.
Thank
Listen.
you, Supply and Demand. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Oh, they also Making Sense just posted his excerpt right there.
4
if you-
fragrances,
Nautica competition.
which was an OG for me, bro. That was one of the ones. I don't know imagination like that. I know Green Irish Tweed.
And Ganymede.
Ganymede, and okay. So we know what it's doing. We get the vibe for sure. It's not exactly what I do. I go very dark. And
Yeah,
so-
Rico's more dark.
I'm spraying
Exactly.
this on my teddy bear.
Okay,
Hey.
Teddy.
My
Is
actual,
that the code name for a buddy, or do you mean an
no,
actor?
no. I mean, actual
Okay.
stuff-
The real life teddy or the stuffed teddy?
An actual stuffed bear. Okay. I don't know what's going on these days. I gotta
I
ask.
would love to find me a real life one, but
Okay, just making sure.
Just make people.
the year ain't over yet. But-
It's far. We're halfway through. A lot of weird things can happen. I'm feeling real weird this year.
I need to find somebody who likes fragrances so we can just.
That's
buy
what
each
I
other
said.
fragrances.
That's the
I
real
need somebody
thing, yes.
who loves
Oh wait,
fragrances.
never mind. I found somebody. What am I talking about?
True.
Hey!
Hey!
So,
We out here looking for love. Joe got it in his back pocket. God damn.
I need a sit bay.
I feel you, man. It's getting. Yo, shout out to Jessica with a husband, by the way. I need an in-houser. I need somebody
Right.
in-house in the back room.
I know.
I'm not on that stat yet.
My guy is big. He's 6'3" and a big dude, and I'm
God,
5.
Hey, I need me a big woman. Let's go. Let's go with a big woman. Calm down, Dion.
I didn't say a word.
I know what you didn't say. Hey, salute to all the good people out there, by the way.
Absolutely, for sure.
I've had too much wine.
Wait a
What's
minute,
happening
I'm
with the-
the only one that's sipping on water.
Water?
I'm
What? It's East Coast time. After 5 o'clock, we don't drink water no more. What are you doing?
so when we hang out, y'all gonna know that
Yeah.
I am not a drinker.
Oh,
at all.
Nick, it's totally fine.
Mhm.
Trust me.
That's
You're,
fine.
you're
Drink
good.
what you like.
It's
I
great.
don't want nobody drinking
Alcohol.
nothing they don't like.
I'm
Yeah.
going to sleep if you give me alcohol. So just let me keep on sipping on water.
Dion.
Me too.
Jousset,
I'm going to see.
have you met my friend Nick? Who's Nick?
Nick
So Nick was
Brackett,
saying,
the one that was asking before if you created a YouTube yet.
yes.
No.
Oh, come on. Josh is trying to make connections. Josh is trying to do some things. Yo, hey, is Nick in NC?
No, Nick is in Texas actually.
Yo,
What
but
part?
Nick put the emoji with the shades on. Like,
What
what's
part of
really good
Texas?
though? And Dion took that last heavy gulp. Hey, what we doing though? Yo,
Okay.
Nick, what's good though? What's the word?
Rico.
What's good? I'm trying to do things. We just networking. We just networking.
Jump on Nick.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Yo,
You like
shout out
fragrance?
to
You
Jousset
like
Parfum.
fragrance?
I love them as a fragrance house. I think we have moved past that portion. So
Yes.
Dion, what we doing with Nick is what I guess what the question is. What's going on? Yo, Nick, I'm gonna need you to hit me up on Instagram, Frag Dots Swagged Out. Send me your whole profile and we'll go from there. Dion don't go on dates
Exactly.
unless I approve it, so that's just what it is. I can't help
There
it.
you go.
That's because Rico loves me like in real life.
I'm the gateway.
Nick, listen, I'm dying. Oh, Lord. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. All you guys in the chat, don't forget to go to
This
each
was
one of our
fun.
channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get Rico and Jessica to 1,000. Make sure you definitely thumb the video up if you guys enjoy this stream, and follow who you are not following, because there are going to be many more to come.
Absolutely.
If you guys like this
Absolutely.
this crew, yeah, there'll be many more to come.
Because we're gonna be doing George off and child. It's gonna be on.
Yo, hey, listen. Are we agreeing right now Zerjoff is next?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
2, 3, 4,
I'm ready.
5, 6,
I got like
7,
Oh wait.
Georgia.
You said Georgia next? I just picked this up today. Shout out to Erica. I just picked this up today, so thank you to Erica for the
Shout out
swap.
to
Let's
Erica.
go.
Shout out to Erica.
Let's go.
I would love to do
for
a George
putting this crazy gem in my man's hands. Which, by the way, again, it's not about the bottle, but low key, it's about the bottle.
bottle
Cervati
is cute.
crystals, little autographs on the side, and when you open the fragrance,
It's so good.
oh, it's a go. It's an entire
It's
go.
it's a go.
It's
George
a go,
is one
and
of
don't
the
even
few
get me.
brands I blind by, like with Reckless Abandon.
Am I the
Don't get
only?
me. Come on,
I don't
chocolate
have. I
and
have
oud
3
and
little mini
delicious.
Georgia.
that's Symphonia.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you
Yes,
have the
ma'am.
other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the big boy bottle. I have the regular bottle, but still,
Hey,
It's still
the juice
hit
is the
either way.
same.
That's
It's
that's
the same
one.
juice is the same.
But these two things right here, and I haven't even gotten into the back room of it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, shoot.
I was
if
wearing
y'all
George
interested
on
in Zerjoff,
Tuesday.
if you want to know Zerjoff,
Yeah.
between myself, Joe, Jessica, Nika slipping on Zerjoff. I can tell you right now, just based off of one-off conversations.
Do not
Dion.
sleep on Georgia.
I know.
Listen, Rico, look. I put the Miami Tropical Confessions from City Rhythm with Naxos on Tuesday.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
how
It was
many numbers
like
you got?
that.
Hey, a little bit of that.
It got
Hey.
attention. It got attention. Somebody said we're looking
Nice.
for overture. We're
Jessica, don't you have backups of backup selling?
looking for overture. Where have you tried supply and demand?
Can't hear you, Jess.
She go, oh, you know what? Something happened because her video went sideways, and her
Yeah.
something happened. But I'll tell you one thing. This
Y'all can
this
send me Georgia samples so I can be a part of it.
Yeah, we can do something.
Georgia for
we
life.
can. I could
Erica
probably
said
figure
it.
something out for you,
You
Nika.
help me out.
I could probably help
We
you
gotta
out.
do a Georgia. We gotta do a
See how I'm
Georgia
feeling about
stream.
it.
Yeah.
And Erica said it best, Georgia for life.
Yeah.
So definitely shout outs
Which
to
one?
Erica. Shout out to Raph. Erica says Georgia for life. But I'm just
Well,
saying in general, we gotta do it.
for entire life. Not to mention the new Kemi, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they brought it to the traditional Xerjoff presentation, but created an entire new aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
To accommodate the Kemi line. Man, Xerjoff put in
Supply
pressure.
and demand. Hold on. He said he's looking for supply and demand. Go to fragrancebuy.ca. They got it, my guy.
My guy, if you're
Listen.
not looking at fragrancebuy.ca, you are doing a total disrespect
Hold on,
to
wait.
your
Supply
pockets.
and demand. Look, but look. See, here's the thing. Look at the price, though. Can you see this? Look at this. Go right now.
I can't. I'm blind, bro. Say the number out loud.
$94. $94 for the 50 ml. Go right now. Fragrancebuy.ca, Canadian site. Go ahead and get that tonight. Be done tonight.
Okay, so Cheryl said Erica is the Georgia queen. Okay, I gotta go check Erica
She
out.
is. And my bro Raph, shout outs to Raph, who's the Georgia king. It's a king and queen affair, but definitely definitely both of them. But Erica, definitely, check out Erica. Erica's legit.
Erica, I need some more suggestions and some more Xerjoff. I really enjoyed that house.
Eau de Erica, like the Eau de Parfum or anything. OD Erica.
I'll add it to the list.
Hey, there's Raph right now. Great to see Raph. Shout outs. Yes.
Yeah, overture for under $100.
That means I'm really sleeping on Georgia. Okay, I need to do better.
Yeah, Nika, I'm telling you.
No, let me show you what I get. You would be. I'm so ashamed to show you. Listen.
It's okay.
Nika has an empty Italica. That's what she got.
Listen. I just use it out. This thing is too good.
So it's empty, right?
Wait till you layer it with Starlight.
I don't have Starlight.
Listen, hang on.
Starlight gives you more from cardamom spice.
Behind you.
I layered it too.
Xerjoff is next, right?
She's a beast. She's good.
If we're doing Xerjoff next.
Oh, okay.
Can we do Killian after that?
We could do that, but we gotta do Georgia next.
No,
especially
we'll do
now.
Xerjoff next. I don't want to do Killian until I hit the city anyway.
All right, that works.
Listen,
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
be in New York City next week.
That's fair.
I want to hit up a couple of spots, but I definitely want to check out Smoking Hot in person.
Okay.
And I definitely want to check out that Love Don't Be Shy 2023 blend.
Okay.
Because if it smells anything like 2020 or 2021, the Amber Oud, which
you gonna get it?
Yeah, really though. Raph eventually. Raph needs
I'm not
to.
saying I'm happy about it. I'm not saying my soul loves it,
but you want it.
Oh my god! If y'all have Here's the interesting thing about fragrance, right? I know that what I smell in that 2020 Angel Share Special Blend, someone else might smell it and be like, trash. Disgusting.
Erica said she didn't like it that much.
Smoking hot.
Oh, and here goes the fragrance game. Subjection across the board. I spoke to Dave, Cali's groom room, and my man is ready to cut his arm off for this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he only got 2 that I know about. But he ready, like, yo, he was all in on that particular fragrance. So that's what I'm saying.
It was good. It was good, but that special love, don't be shy. Special blend is better.
And I'm sure it is. And so here's my thing. I want to go in store, in person. The good thing about Killian, especially when you go with the reps, you can build relationships there. Enough said.
Erica, you funny.
In New York. We're gonna have a talk in New York. Because what I really wanted that special blend, because those run out. I have a feeling that Smoking Hot will be in the inventory for a while. But I will say this, without doing an entire Killian, if you have to have one, man, get that Intoxicated. That's not just a name. That is not just a name. I promise you. Woo, that's not just a name. Anyway, I feel like we did a lot. I feel like we started at 8. Some of us.
Don't do that.
Some.
Don't do that. Ooh.
Some of us showed up after. Some of us showed up. Some of us.
It's okay. I gave you something good to look at. It's okay.
We love the late ones also.
Okay.
Can you hear us, Jessica?
I hear you now.
Okay. When you were saying,
huh?
You were saying something, but we couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was fussing. I said as soon as I get to the George off, and then I saw Ouverture, because Ouverture is one of my favorites from the brand. So when I got that fragrance, when it came in the mail, y'all, I promise you, I opened it up, I smelled it, I held it up to the ceiling like this, and it was like it was Simba, y'all. I was like, like, I mean, I was like blowing kisses at the fragrance and the whole 9 yards. Like,
not Simba.
It's the one for me. Like, I mean, I did this, y'all. Like, for real, I did this. You remember Perfume Lover 80, Nika?
Yeah.
I had to pick. I'd be like, girl, you ain't gonna believe what I just did. Like, I did it and didn't even realize I did it. I'm like, I have never felt that way about a fragrance ever since. Like it was just that symbol to me. It will always be symbol.
There's some fragrance that hit like that.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Ouverture is one I will never sell, and yes, I have a backup bottle.
Yeah, of a backup.
Ouverture is the bomb.
The bomb.
That's how I felt about Starlight.
I don't know if that's in the English dictionary, but I'm a dig it.
It's in the Caribbean dictionary.
In the who? Yeah, I got one. Yeah, one of those.
Of course. But yes. Yeah, Mika, wait till you get Starlight and put that on top of that Italica.
Wait a minute, what I missed? Starlight on top of what?
Italica.
You missed so much.
Oh,
yes.
Girl, that's food.
I said it's food. Yeah, they go. Yeah.
So Starlight, what Starlight got in it?
Starlight is like a spiced cardamom, and it has some sweetness to it.
It has a nuttiness to it as well.
And it's beautiful.
It's like a spicy. It's like a cinnamony, cardamom-y. I don't know that the notes represent this, but the smell itself, it has like this spicy, sweet, almost cinnamony, cardamom nuttiness to it.
I wore it on top of Gourmand leaning. Yes, it's Gourmand leaning, but it's not.
But it's not a Gourmand.
Right. I wore it to an event, and we were waiting for the venue to open up. And I was walking downtown, and it's kind of cold. And a lady turned. She said, "Who is that?" And she said, "It's you." She said, "What do you have on?" So I told her. She said, "No." She pulled out her phone. She says, "Pull it up so I can see the bottle." But I put Italica in my lotion and put that on, and then put the Starlight.
Oh, no wonder.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like, "No, I need you to put this. Pull up the link right now." Yeah.
Hey, those 2 pieces are always good. Listen, people like, what it smell like? Like, it smell like a
Listen,
whole lot
I'm
of
gonna tell you something.
here.
So, Dana Malik as has anyone smelled Dolce Amafi, right? Sounds
I
interesting.
heard it's
And it
pretty good. I
isn't.
haven't smelled it.
And I do
No, I
like
lied.
Dolce
I smelled
Amafi.
it, but it.
Dolce Amafi to me, however, while it's not a bad fragrance, and this might be a crazy compare, it reminds me of Juicy Fruit Gum.
There it is.
That's
Right?
what somebody
Gotcha.
said.
Yep. That's exactly what it
When I
smells.
It's
smelled
not
it, I did
bad.
say
It
that.
smells good. I like the way it smells, but it does remind something about it. I don't know what it is in there. I don't know the notes off the top of my head. I remember I getting the sample and I was like, I remember high school. Now I'm not gonna tell you how far back high school was for me because I ain't your business, but
Yeah.
it reminds me of high school and Juicy Fruit Gum. Because if y'all remember high school,
Right,
and
tell them,
I don't know
Cheryl.
your high school experience, but there was a lot of mouth stuff going on. So Juicy Fruit Gum for your boy.
I can see that though, because it has a little warm spiciness underneath, like that thick custardy fruity thing. It's like a little bit of spice.
Hey, and don't nobody be defending Nika. She a grown up. If you
Listen, don't
she
be
can say
talking
that.
to me. I have people to represent.
No. She a grown
I
up.
have
She can
people
say
that
what she gotta say
represent
on
me.
her own.
Okay, good. Tell them, Cheryl.
Cheryl, we'll have a talk on the side. Anyway.
But listen, this was amazing, guys. Thank you, guys, so.
You're
So
welcome.
Huh?
What is the next one?
That's a good question.
Ask not Joe. Skip one. I'm a guess.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yes, let's just really go figure it out because I have a tight weekend coming up that I have to get back in.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, hey, listen, I'm gonna be in New York next week. I'm gonna do a live from next week anyway. So
hey, you and I got an Instagram live tomorrow.
We got something tomorrow. So if you are
Instagram.
under the sound of these voices right now, tomorrow night, Joe and I will be over on the other platform, which gets a lot of love, on Instagram, and we're gonna talk about Ex Nihilo. And specifically their latest release.
Oh, you got it, Joe?
Their anniversary.
Yeah.
What is it?
That was the thing I did. I did a thing.
Anniversary release fragrance.
I met the owners.
Blue Talisman. And additionally, we'll talk about some of the other fragrances we have in our collection that are Ex Nihilo. And if you don't know about Ex Nihilo,
Amber Sky, you need that.
And
Kiss. You need that.
You don't. No. Come on. To be fair, you don't need Amber Sky if you don't want to smell sexy, if you don't want to smell sophisticated, if you don't want to smell like you know what you got going on in fragrance. Because guess what? If you're lost, go get you some blue fragrance. Get you some Sauvage. Get you some. The original Jean-Paul Gaultier.
That's amazing.
Yes.
But if you want some fire in your life, check me and Joe out tomorrow night. Instagram. We're gonna talk about Ex Nihilo. If you haven't heard about them, it's cool because the name in and of itself describes who they are. Ex Nihilo. It's Latin, right? Poof, out of nowhere, right? From nothing to something. And I don't want y'all to go read stuff. I'm not trying to make y'all educated. If y'all want to not be that, that's okay. But it's Ex Nihilo. It's a Latin term.
I'll be watching tomorrow.
Oh, will you?
What time?
Joe?
8 East. 8 Eastern.
As we usually do.
I gotta work tomorrow.
8 o'clock. I feel like we always feel like 8 o'clock is good on the East because it's 5 o'clock at least moving towards that side.
4 o'clock for me.
On the terrible side of the country. I love the West Coasters. Calm down before y'all go crazy. But
we liking it out. It's okay.
We'll be talking about that. we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about our X Halo experiences. I have about 5 fragrances to talk about. Joe has his own. And we'll put you on some heat. And by the way, before we close out, if you're interested in X Halo or at least the idea of what we're talking about, I can tell you for sure, part of when I got introduced to it is that one of the fragrances in my collection, and this is for the hype beast. If you're not hyped, don't worry about it. But there are celebrities that lean into the brand. So if you think like, I want to smell like my favorite rapper or my favorite, we'll be talking about some of those.
And shout out to Jennifer, the manager at the store in Cali.
Yeah, Jen is really nice.
Time out. Big shout out to Jennifer. Super accommodating, super cool.
Very nice.
Gave us the very first impressions on the East, from the East Coasters perspective of Blue Talisman.
Yeah.
And she literally gave us kind of like free reign of the store. Like,
yes.
And that shout out
touch and go as you feel, ask questions as you feel. Like,
amazing.
There's not a lot of stores that will do that. X Halo in general, but the store director specifically, she gave us the ability to just smell what we wanted, buy as we please,
had a great time,
discuss fragrances,
oh my God,
gave us samples. It was such an amazing experience, and all of those different experiences you get are not always attributed to the brand, but sometimes the individual that you put in charge of your brand to represent you. And they were able to do that as well. One. My boy is in here right now on the other side, but what you got there? I got.
But
That's
really
all you
enjoy your vacation in Trinidad. Have fun. Oh.
Yo, I heard something in the background. Like, yo, I feel something. I feel like I need to grab a grip real quick. Like, I hear footsteps, but I was trying to be cool. But it's good. I saw you. That shit is empty over there.
That's it.
All right, go ahead. Anyway, hey,
make this chilly.
Any last words?
Any last words? Yo, come check me and Joe out tonight. Tomorrow night. Listen, let me make something very clear to everybody. This started full and is not anymore. So if the chronological order of life changes for me, don't blame me. Look at Joe. I thought I was better. Yo, hey, you try this?
You guys were awesome. You guys in the chat, listen, you guys right here. It was really, really fun. You guys keeping up with our craziness, way off topic and coming back on. You guys are awesome. So we'll
time out. But can you just say before we go offline, my name specifically, like Rico's awesome.
Rico is awesome.
Okay, that's all.
Joe is awesome. Diana
you know what? I feel like
Jessica's awesome.
You sullied it.
And I'm even more awesome.
Whack.
You the real MVP, Nika. You the real MVP.
Hey, but real talk. I would not have met Jessica at all without the introduction of Nika, which came by way of Glamcation. And my point is this. I'm not saying you need to go to Glamcation. I'm not saying you need to go to Center Explorer. But if you are in the community of fragrance, these events actually do help you meet some of these people who, while you're watching from this side of it, you think to yourself, like, when you meet us, there's regular people, man. Like, we want to converse and talk about fragrances as much as you do. And if you meet somebody who's a weirdo about status, then don't like, I don't deal with those people anyway. Listen, I'm gonna be at Center Explorer. I'm gonna be at Center Explorer this December, and I will tell you right now, if you're a weirdo about your status, I guarantee you, I'm gonna give you a fist bump and walk off. Stop acting like you're a celebrity. You're a freaking dude in your house talking about perfume. Stop being a weirdo. Stop being a weirdo. I'm embarrass you. I swear I'm embarrass you. Be regular. Be cool. Be cool. Yeah. We're just regular people who like perfume. Let's just talk and be regular. You act crazy. I'm not the person for all that craziness. Let's just be regular. Jessica know what I'm talking about. Jessica from up north. She know what's up.
Yep.
Yo,
Exactly.
Act regular, or I'm gonna grab you from your collar and be like, yo, calm down.
Listen,
And when you do that, it
listen. I used to watch your
There you know
channel
what's up.
all the time, and so I never would have had the opportunity to meet you had Nika not invited me on. So I again, it goes back to, just networking and getting to know people because I watch your content.
That's it.
and
Let's
me
just
being
chill.
awesome.
Let's just everybody chill and be fragrance enthusiasts. And that's it. And we meet each other and we be chill. And if you get crazy, then I get crazy too.
Ain't getting nothing.
And don't ask for a hug.
The answer gonna be no.
And don't ask him for a hug, bro. Stop asking for hugs.
Don't ask for hugs.
But I will say
Don't
this.
grab me. Don't grab me because you
Don't
might.
grab Jessica. But listen, I do hugs. Like if you want to hug me, holla at me. Like on the
Yes,
side, on the side.
I do hugs too, especially if you're a woman. I'll especially do a hug. I'll be like,
What
hey,
do you mean especially? Only.
Joking.
two
Only.
hands.
Only.
You
Well,
get
no,
the
because I
whole
do
big
the bro-
hug, huh?
I do the bro hug. You know, we dap it up, and then I'm like, yo, what up?
Like this, like
Do the
this,
church
but
hug.
like
We
this.
hug on the shoulder. I do the church hug.
My hugs are warm. My hugs are inviting.
Ain't they though? Ain't they though?
I'm a
Nika
hugger.
give good hugs, but listen, I don't.
I'm a hugger.
Period.
Right.
Shout out to the huggers out there.
Especially
It's
Shout out to
good.
the huggers. Good for them. Good for them.
Joe looks like a hugger. Like he looks like he's the cuddly type.
Joe will hug a motherfucker in a minute.
Listen, you know what amazes me
What's
when
that, nigga?
I was on vacation?
You
Joe,
trying to go there?
Rico, and
Yeah,
Dion.
you ready,
I kid you
huh?
not.
I'm
were
not ready.
there when
I'll
Pat
go
got
later. I'm
there.
dressed for it.
And Rico just walked in. You would think that we were friends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sit down and
But you got a
chat.
whole room, bro. You got a whole room.
Just chat. I mean, you don't know me.
That
I
is-
don't know him. Me and Pat just sit and waiting.
Bro,
Up
I'm
the
still
back.
waiting for that phone call
Yeah.
from California. Be like, yo,
Up the
I'm
chain.
gonna get this
Everybody was so
Calm
amazing.
down, bro.
Joe is a
Calm
sweetheart. Literally, what you see is what you get with Joe.
one. Still get a phone.
Absolutely.
Let me smell
Peaceful
that.
and quiet and very sweet.
Oh,
And Dion
Aw.
is exactly what you see you get.
Nah.
I
I'm
mean,
worse
you're gonna be
in person.
cracking the heck up. Literally, it's like it come now that like we have been friends for so long and it's just been so short. They're already amazing.
What?
And I thank you guys.
Who?
I love you guys. You guys are really,
Thank
really
Outside.
you for having me.
Two.
Likewise.
I gotta
Seriously.
go cook, so I'm gonna get off. I got.
I know, yeah. That's why we
Oh,
let
snap.
it wrap up so we could go.
tonight.
Yes.
We doing the Puerto
Oh,
Rican
thank you,
goodbye. We
bye.
saying goodbye and still taking 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
hey, definitely. Shout outs to everybody who showed up.
Yo, and I listen, when I say 100%, everything I do is 100% free to me. I don't get a dollar from nobody, but listen, I do 100% advocate for rep for your people. So, Selva Rey, and I don't know your man at all, but Bruno Mars is 50% Puerto Rican, so I gotta show him love. Chocolate rum, I've been sipping that all day.
Yes.
And listen, while Rico is wild single, I feel like doing non-single things tonight. But listen,
Rico
Huh?
Suave, you heard?
yo, this
Rico
is the end of it.
Suave,
Nobody's gonna watch
hey,
it.
okay.
On the replay, nobody's gonna watch this. It's okay. I leave the last 5 minutes to a live to talk reckless because nobody watches in the replay. They give up about 30 minutes in. It's all good.
Valentine, good night.
All right.
Latonia, wow,
Hey,
love to
Latonya.
Good night,
everybody.
Latanya. Shout out
night,
to everybody
guys.
who was
Yo,
here.
Easy.
Yeah, facts.
Be careful. Have an amazing, blessed, fulfilled, and a smelling good weekend.
Absolutely.
And if you feel a way about how I said anything tonight, DM me.
Look at you.
Good night, guys.
Wagwan, Brendan. To anybody, holla at me.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
man.
For real.
Look out for our next one. Take it easy. Be
Bye.
careful.
All right.
Yeah. Yo, I'll holla at you next week, fam. Hold up and